Hello, friends, and welcome into this special edition of the Michigan Football Report. I am your host, Tom Downey. I'll be joined in a little bit here by Cam Rogers for a little Michigan versus Wisconsin watch party. One of the premier games this week, if not the premier game this week. So we're going to have some fun, watch the game, and chit-chat with you throughout what is hopefully going to be a fantastic matchup. Game has started, by the way, as you can see right here on the scoreboard. So no asking what the score is. It's going to be right there for you guys. Now, we'll see what happens this one. Now, this has been an interesting game, at least for me to monitor leading up because of the way the spread has changed. This actually opened as a 7.5 point spread in favor of Michigan. That has now changed. Michigan is actually a 10-point favorite in this one, as I just watched Wisconsin get a very lucky catch there off a deflected pass. So keep your comments flowing, folks, throughout the show. We'll bring up some comments. We'll chit-chat as well, as it is Wisconsin ball right now. So, again, we'll have that scoreboard flowing for you throughout the show. We'll have some fun chit-chatting here. And there's 4th and 2 coming up, so there you go. Michigan stands early, so that's a big start for them. I am very curious to see how Alex Hornibrook plays. I'm not exactly the biggest Alex Hornibrook fan. I'm not a huge fan of his. I just don't think he's that great of a player. But Wisconsin, they are forced to punt to open up the game, so we'll see what happens there as Michigan gets a chance to move down the ball. Move the ball down the field, excuse me. So hopefully this is going to be a good game, so I'll put this in the comment section right now. What is going to be your score prediction? There you go. Put that on YouTube, and I'll put it on for you guys on Facebook. We are both live right now on the Michigan Wolverines Facebook page by Chat Sports and our YouTube report, or our YouTube channel as well. So get those score predictions in there. I think Michigan's going to win. Now, the over-under was set at about 47. I think it'll be a low-scoring, defensive, kind of ugly, drag-out battle. Not going to be a ton of high-flying offensive points in this one. But I think Michigan will pull out the win. They are at home, and as we've seen throughout the season, Michigan is a better team at home than they are on the road. So get those comments flowing, folks, with your score predictions. Producer Lena can actually bring them up throughout the show. Sam Ann says Michigan 31, Wisconsin 24. I don't know if it's going to be that high scoring. Jeremy says 24-13. I think it's going to be more along the lines of 24-17, something like that, with Michigan still coming out on top. So we'll see what happens in this one. It should be a fun game. Should be a good game. Could be an upset game, too, given what we saw earlier today with LSU taking down Georgia in a fantastic game there. So I am very excited to see what ends up happening on that one. Should be some good games in this one, folks, or a good matchup in this one. So, all right, another weigh in here for you guys. For Michigan fans out there, if you're a non-Michigan fan, I think you can feel free to weigh in as well. Namely, who do you dislike more? Type U for Urban Meyer and type M for Mark D'Antonio. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Should be fun. I'll actually change that to D for Mark D'Antonio, because otherwise, what does the M mean? So, confusion there. My bad, folks. Here you see Jeremy's comment, 24-13. So, get those comments flowing both on Facebook and on YouTube. Get you guys hooked up throughout the show with some comments. So, very curious to see what happens here. One thing I do want to see, and I think Michigan fans will agree with me on this because I've seen it many a time on James's shows, open up the offense a little bit more. Don't necessarily force the ball down the throat here and make sure that and run the ball nonstop. Open it up. Make it a little bit more of an up-tempo spread offense. I think that'll be more success. But in reality, this game means a lot for both teams, as we mentioned earlier on in the week, because the loser of this game, well, they're out. Like, they're not making the college football playoff. Now, maybe they could still win the Big Ten, but I have a tough time seeing a 2-loss Big Ten champion get into the college football playoff. Now, Wisconsin, I think, has the easier path given their schedule because they're kind of already the Big Ten West champion at this point. Like, they're pretty much in fantastic shape on that one. But if they lose to Michigan, they're not going to have the quality wins that they need to get in, even potentially as a 2-loss Big Ten champion. So that's going to be a key factor for them going forward. So the game should be getting kickstarted here again in just a second. And by the way, I will be joined by Cam Rogers here in just a little bit. He'll be alongside me and we'll chit-chat throughout the game. And again, keep those comments flowing there. I'm sure we got plenty of Michigan fans both on YouTube and on Facebook here. Great comment, by the way, from my boy Sandman on YouTube. Says he hates Jason Garrett more. He's, of course, a Cowboys fan, so I'm not surprised by that one. See a lot of big Michigan predictions on the win side on Facebook, which not a huge surprise. I think this Michigan team should have a little issue with Wisconsin as they do pick up a nice gain of 8 there. Shea to Nico Collins to kick things started on their drive. So, again, folks, keep those comments flowing throughout the show. We'll also have some Michigan-related ones. we'll go and hook you up with some non-Michigan related ones as well. Some just general idea. Now, it is a Saturday night, so I'm sure you guys have had some food. So, question for you. What is your favorite beer? Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. Now, I am a Texas man through and through. I like my Shiner Bock. Beer's fantastic. Michigan does have a key third down coming up. But let me know what your favorite beer is. Let me know in the comment section. We'll have some fun with that. So that's always a fun one to answer. So as Phone King mentions that Texas is 6-1. Chase says Michigan is going to win 58-3. That would be a blowout game. It would actually be, I think, a little bit boring for us to sit here and have to watch a 50-3 blowout win. A lot of touchdowns, a lot of scores, but I don't think that's exactly what the casual fan wants right now. So, all right, key third and a half, I guess, coming up here for Michigan. Give to Higdon. He gets it. So Michigan will continue to march down the field there. So that should be good for them. Chase Parker says Gold Four Locos. I don't know if that counts as a beer, but I guess we'll allow it there. Sandman says Corona says a little liquor. So keep those coming. I know everyone likes the favorite beer weigh-in. Always a fun one there. Key drive here for Michigan. If they can take an early lead, that'd be fantastic for that dangerous defense. Both these teams actually have very good defenses. So I'm curious to see what happens there. Chase, that's a good point. Gets him drunk fast. That's fair, Chase. That's very fair. Once again, folks, I am Tom Downey. I will be joined here in a little bit by my co-host Cam Rogers. Should have a fun evening for you guys planned as Patterson escapes and is going to get taken down for a loss of a sack. Speaking of Patterson, he's been okay this year. I don't think he's been the guy that Michigan fans had hoped he was going to be, and if you disagree, let me know in the comments section. He's been efficient. Hasn't quite had the chance, I think, to really air it out like he did at times at Ole Miss before he transferred. But the efficiency has been there, almost 69%. Nice completion percentage, almost 1,200 yards, 10 TDs, only the 3 picks. He's been very good. Donovan Peoples-Jones has shown flashes through the air. That's been a big deal for Michigan as well. 18 catches, 5 TDs on the year. Really, really good yards per game, or average yards per game. Got to get more involved, but the production has been there when he's actually been able to come down with the catches. As Shea will tuck and run on 2nd and 11 and brings up a 3rd and manageable there. So very curious to see what happens on that one. There was the previous play, the Shea Patterson sack. Sandman is now talking trash against Penn State, so I think that will appreciate that. Lena will appreciate this one. There's an Oregon fan in the comment section, Lena. Lena is very excited about that. She is an Oregon alumna, so she's very happy about that one. Key 3rd and 6 here coming up for Michigan as well. Again, folks, keep those comments coming. Let's do another general weigh-in here for you guys. Who will win the Heisman Trophy? I'll put that one in the comment section for you guys. Let me know what you think. I think it should be a good one. As I'm going to be joined here in a second by Cam Ryder, so I'm going to slide over and make some more space for him here. As 3rd down, Patterson hits his man DPJ. 1st down, so Michigan is marching here. That's key for them. That's a big deal for Michigan. By the way, folks, in just a second here, we'll also have the scores from around college football as well to keep you guys updated on what else is going on here in college football. So just a second here. I'll be right back. We'll have Cam Myers alongside me as well.
What's going on? Oh,
yeah,
for once you're playing the hosting role.
We're both the host, I guess. I'll let you do it. Kim.
All right, how are we doing, ladies and gentlemen?
We botched it so well.
Oh, God. Welcome into our Michigan football live stream reaction to Wisconsin and the Wolverines here, number 15 versus number 12. We'll be keeping you guys company throughout the broadcast. You know, Tom, we've been together for over a year. I'm actually shocked that has never happened between us.
Yeah, it's weird. Normally we talk about it in advance,
yeah.
or you just do it. And this time I'm kind of like, oh, I'll do it because I was here first. And then you cucked me, Cam.
Oh, God. All right, well, we thank you guys for tuning in right now. Be sure to laugh along with our idioticness in the comments section.
We'll have fun tonight. That's the point,
We'll
right?
have fun. 0-0 your score here, guys, with 6:23 left in the first quarter. Michigan, number 12 team in the nation here. A lot of hope about this squad going into 2018. Shea Patterson, the defense, Winovich, Evans, all the pieces
just
that
had a Joe Milton snap, by the way.
First snap of the season.
Wow, okay. That's interesting and unexpected.
There's a first for everything.
There you go.
So,
Sorry,
quite a stunning day in college football, ladies and gentlemen, with Georgia going down. By the way, Michigan is going into the red zone as we stand here. And some upsets. We got Tennessee taking down Auburn. I mean, Tom, you're not a big Auburn guy, so it's probably
warned
not
everyone.
too surprising to you.
I warned everyone.
Oh, yeah. So it was quite a day. So you got to wonder if we're going to have quite a nightcap here between the Badgers and the Wolverines.
So. I just want a good game. And I think this sets up to be a maybe not the most high-powered offensive-minded game, but I think both these teams should end up with similar results in terms of the way they play. I think it'll be a close game.
It's going to be a fun one. There's no doubt about that. Playing in Ann Arbor. You don't get many night games at Michigan Stadium, at least historically speaking. We'll talk about that later in the broadcast in terms of the history of night games for Michigan football, and that's Shea Patterson running and getting a couple of yards there.
A little bit more Patterson run, which I find interesting so far.
You know, he's got good mobility.
He can move around quite a bit, so hope that you see a little bit more of that. Is a little bit more of a spread offense from what I've noticed so far in this game.
So, Tom, I've been noticing about the Wolverines' offensive line lately. It's actually been a lot better, especially in pass protection, which has been encouraging if you're Shea Patterson, honestly.
Not sure how much worse it could have been, but yes.
Yes, it was very bad to start the year, but it's looking pretty darn good towards the later part of this season.
That's what you want, right?
Yeah.
That's the whole point of it. So
Michigan field goal attempt here, and boy, that looked like it was going to be really wide right, but it had a little draw to it.
Dean misses it wide right. That's not what they want there.
No.
That's a bad way to finish off a drive there. You march down the field, you get in field goal range, and your normally accurate kicker misses one wide right. Just started it right, and it never came back enough.
Michigan so far this year, take a look at some of their stats on offense and defense. Scoring offense, 30th in the FBS with 38.1 points per game. The scoring defense has been fantastic, and in terms of yards for Michigan, number 1 in the nation. Meanwhile, Wisconsin, scoring offense, 45th, scoring defense, 14th. It's interesting, Tom. Both these teams, in a way, kind of mirror each other. Frustrations at times on offense, good defenses.
There's some similarities in terms of the way that they play. There's the great ground game at times. There's a quarterback who should be better. Namely, I think Patterson's better than Hornibrook, but the defense is the main focal point of both these teams. They're both fantastic. They're going to be sending a lot of guys to the NFL in the near future.
There's no doubt about that. So it's going to be a defensive slugfest here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So strap up if you like old school, big boy, line of scrimmage football. Tom, you know I do.
Big Ten football.
Big Ten football. Exactly. No Big 12 crap or Pac-12 stuff where, you know, the Pac-12 doesn't even matter in terms of
Are you just trying to
playoff.
make fun of Lena right now?
Kind
Is that the point?
But she's happy because Oregon won, so whatever. Maryland beat Rutgers, by the way, Tom.
They did, because Rutgers sucks, and Miami beat Kent State, baby.
There you go.
All our alma maters won.
Yeah, so Rutgers, we know, is the worst Power 5 football
Fire
program.
Chris Ash. He's a bum. He has to go.
Yeah.
It's not getting it done.
It was embarrassing. Take a look at the history here against Wisconsin, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, the last couple of years. Then there was that gap. Then you go back to 2010, Wisconsin with a couple of victories there. Michigan won in 2008, 27-25. I ask you guys, where were you when you watched those games? I wonder if anybody can remember, like maybe 2009.
Dude, I can barely remember what I had for breakfast.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm
Trick
not
question. I
asking
didn't have anything for breakfast.
I'm asking the
only
folks.
nerds eat breakfast.
Only nerds eat breakfast?
Yeah.
That's a hot take.
Don't you eat breakfast, Cam?
I do.
Yeah,
So
see,
I
there
guess
we
that
go.
qualifies
Point
me as a
proven.
nerd. There you go. All right.
I'm sorry, Cam. I
So,
couldn't resist.
in terms of points here, Tom, hammering the under?
Oh, yeah, under. Easily under.
because I just don't think there's going to be a lot of points tonight.
Doesn't help when you get in field goal range and then you miss a not easy, but one you should make.
Maybe that's an indicator of what we are going to get this entire evening here.
I hope it's not a bunch of missed field goals.
Be sure to comment, ladies and gentlemen. We got Jeremy chiming in. Heisman Trophy winner Nick Fitzgerald of Mississippi State.
Nah, man. Nah, that's not happening.
We got a fan of Herbert here. We got Sandman chiming in.
Herbert will be the number one the first quarterback off the board this year. I don't know if he'll be the Heisman Trophy winner because this guy named Tua has been balling out.
He has been fantastic.
It's unreal. Dwayne Haskins has been great. I see Jesse saying that Kyler Murray makes sense. Murray took a big shot after Texas upset Oklahoma, so that could be an issue there for them. But yeah, I agree. I think that's fair.
Wisconsin with the ball. Alex Hornibrook at the quarterback position for the Badgers. Nice first down conversion there as a TV timeout. Brings us to Chase saying Nordine must have a drink of Four Locos before the game. Yeah, that's probably true, Chase. Four Locos is very high school, by the way.
It is very high school.
Like, you don't drink Four Locos, do you?
No.
You guys don't drink
They
Four
also
Locos.
nerfed Four Locos. They're not as good as they used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they realize these are actually very bad for you, and you should not ever consume these.
Is it technically a beer, or is it like malt liquor?
I don't know how they got through it, but it's got caffeine and all kinds of alcohol. I think it goes as a malt liquor, technically speaking.
That's what I think it is,
I'm
yeah.
not really sure. I don't think they're all that tasty. I think they're kind of gross. But anyway, I digress. So.
Well, Alabama's in action tonight, ladies and gentlemen, as well as they're taking on Missouri, so they're not going to have all that much of a difficult matchup as
they haven't been challenged
Michigan
at all this year.
Wisconsin, yeah. I don't think Alabama really is going to be tested until they take on LSU in November,
Probably.
to be honest with you.
Probably.
And that's going to be a fun game because LSU took down a very good Georgia football program.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the SEC is looking to be really wild.
I think the SEC could be a fun game. I still think in the end it's going to be Alabama on top, as it lamely always is. But maybe LSU and or Georgia, assuming Georgia makes it the SEC title game, can find a way to have some fun with it. But that's just me.
All right, so it's 2nd and 6 for Wisconsin with the ball on the 39-yard line. We're going to keep you guys updated throughout the game. So it's a live stream of the scores, the stats, and plus we got the scores of college football today as well. Texas Tech and TCU, as you see on your screen, for example. Georgia Southern and Texas State. If you were so curious about the score of that game, we have that
got
for
them
you
all
guys as well.
We don't ignore the small schools.
No, we definitely do
South
not.
Florida barely beat Tulsa, by the way. Maybe Tulsa's actually okay. They gave Texas a game earlier this year, too.
Yes, they did. Yeah, Tulsa can be a feisty team. So, looks like we're in a TV timeout as we stand. Scoreless here in Ann Arbor. Be sure to say hello in the comments section as
And
well,
throw
ladies
in
and
your
gentlemen.
score predictions, too. Those are always fun.
Yes. We will allow you guys to continue to predict the score because it's still scoreless. But,
Yeah. We'll let you predict the score throughout the night. Now, at a certain point, it'll be kind of like cheating.
Yes.
And it's almost not fair, but we'll let you predict the score throughout the night.
Sandman213 really likes to comment about Tom
Sandman's
Dowdy
my
and
boy.
Cam Rogers. Who would win in an arm wrestling match?
Oh, that's a great one.
That's a great question.
Oh, okay. I'll build the weigh-in for later. Who would win in a fight between me and you?
Oh, that's a classic.
That's always
That's
a
a
good one.
classic.
Also a classic. How old am I?
Oh, yeah.
I don't like that one.
The over-under is set at 40
Shut
for
up.
Tom's age. Go Blue 248. What's going on? Thank you for tuning in to the program.
Thanks, guys.
Let me know what you think about the game so far.
Yeah.
I'll say that Wisconsin's moved the ball pretty nicely here, Tom.
Yeah, they are. And if the key for Wisconsin is actually pretty simple. It's if Alex Hornibrook plays well, they're typically going to win. In fact, they're almost always going to win. But if he plays bad, they're in trouble. And I guess on one hand, that's almost obvious because, yeah, when your quarterback plays bad, you tend not to win games. But it's been very, very true as that one probably should have been picked off. That was a brutal throw by Hornibrook. Threw it at the feet of Hudson. Not a good strategy there for them. So, see what happens there. I guess you can say it's intended for Pennstone, but much closer to Hornibrook, or to Hudson, excuse me.
So we are still scoreless here, and we're heading towards the end of the first quarter in Ann Arbor. The weather is actually pretty cold, by the way. Now, it is October.
It's a little cold here in
It
Dallas,
is cold
Texas.
here. You're right.
I slept in sweatpants last night.
44 degrees, no precipitation, 73% humidity, winds at 4 miles an hour in Michigan
Gotta
Stadium.
go sleeveless, though. That's the rule.
especially the offensive linemen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the halfback, because otherwise they don't like the way it feels with the ball on the sleeves. It gets a little bit slippery. Got to have the normal arm there.
I think Michigan and Penn State are kind of on that same plateau of passion from the fans in the stadium. Just the way it looks and the way in which they, rev up. I guess in terms of the Big Ten. I mean, you could talk about Alabama and Auburn and all these schools in Georgia in terms of fan excitement and all that. But watching these fans right now,
they're into it. Well, they know how much this game's mean, and I'm sure everyone watching does at home as well. Winner keeps their CFP hopes alive.
Yep.
Loser, tough break.
So this is a college football playoff elimination.
Devin Bush with the sack.
Yeah.
Well, I guess he gets the sack because everyone was involved on that one.
Hornibrook was kind of scrambling out there.
Yeah, he was in trouble. Anyway, you were saying something before I rudely
So
interrupted you.
You're basically saying that this is a college football playoff elimination.
I am, and I think what confused me for a while when we moved to the 4-game playoff was that, it lessens other games. And I'm like, no, it doesn't. It only amplifies the level, because if this was the normal season, this game doesn't really mean as much, because they're still kind of alive, but they're probably not going to make it to the BCS title game. But now that there are 4 teams, if you win, you're still in the mix. And if you lose, you increase the amount of elimination games. And that's in reality what this is right now.
All right, folks, got a question for you guys. What is your first college football memory? And we have Go Blue chiming in. Tom Downey, Cam Rogers, is Penn State game a night or day game?
I don't think they've actually announced the time yet.
So stay tuned on that.
So stay tuned for that. I'll go double check, but I'm pretty sure that game has not been announced time-wise. Now, maybe it would have been a night game if Penn State had beaten Michigan State tonight. Maybe they'll adjust the time. Yeah, as of right now, that game time has not been decided. Michigan State versus Michigan is going to be a noon game. So there is the option for it to be a night game. But as of right now, they have not decided
I could see it happening. I think
it makes some sense. Yeah, it's a fun night game.
Penn State, although lost to Michigan State in the waning seconds today. Dalton had a fantastic touchdown, or Felton Davis, had a fantastic touchdown at the end of the game to win it for Sparty. So Michigan fans obviously don't want to see that. We have Sandman chiming in. Baylor almost gave Texas a heart attack in Austin. Classic letdown game after the Red River Showdown.
I told everyone. I actually put money count, put $5 on Baylor to cover the spread. At no point did I not feel confident about it.
You did not feel confident?
I felt confident the entire time.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I knew he was going to be fine.
Yeah. So, hey, it worked out for you. Congrats, buddy.
Go Blue 248 asking what's up with Gary. I would assume you mean Rashawn Gary. I don't know of any other Garys out there, at least in terms of the Michigan game. He's not playing tonight. He's still banged up a little bit. So I think Michigan's playing a little bit cautious with Gary, but that is one that they're going to miss, because even if he hasn't put up the same numbers that you would hope that he is, he's been a very good player for the Wolverines. Good news is they still have Chase Winovich. He's a pretty darn good player.
He's been spectacular. He's been all over the football field the last couple of games for Michigan, which has just been really good to see, of course, if you're a Michigan fan.
100%. Absolutely. So James talking about the Alabama game actually kind of being a little bit of a game so far.
Yeah. Missouri sometimes can have those games where they float around.
Drew Lock can make some plays for you.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens on that one. I don't know if I believe in Missouri at all, especially with Alabama, but we've seen some strange things today in college football.
I will say, though,
Auburn lost to Tennessee. Is Tennessee back? People are talking.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Who knows?
Don't tell me that. Jeremy Pruitt, formerly of Alabama.
They're not back yet.
Yeah, they're definitely not.
Sorry, guys.
But you got this Alabama game. They scored, the Crimson Tide did, on the second play from scrimmage. So I think that's all you need to know, James, that the Crimson Tide are going to peel away at some point today, I would think.
You would hope as well.
Yeah. So we shall see about that.
All right, TV timeout right now, guys. So with Michigan about to get the ball here, I'll put this in the comments section. What will happen on this drive? Let us know in comments what you guys think. Should be fun.
Is it the question that you were alluding to earlier?
No, what will happen on this drive? That's the question.
Oh, okay. I thought it was about us fighting.
Oh, no, but I'll get that one in too.
I thought you were prepping that.
Thank you for reminding me. I will prep that right now.
Putting that on the cooker to get going.
Yeah, exactly. Cam gets it.
All right, punting situation here. So it's going to be Michigan's ball inside the 15-yard line here. Shea Patterson and crew will lead out the Wolverines after the first quarter. So we are at the end of the first. We are scoreless. That was a quick-moving first quarter, Tom. Maybe it's just me. I don't know.
Well, no, I think it was pretty fast-moving.
Yeah.
I mean, 25 minutes at most, really.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's
it didn't start at 6:30 like it's supposed to.
That's
so.
pretty quick.
All right, I do have that options question in there right now. Who would win in a fight? Type C for Cam and type T for Tom. There we go. It'll
Obviously
be fun.
me. Arm day.
I'll put it in YouTube for you guys too.
Arm day for me, folks. Beyond compare.
Well, I don't go to the gym, but
By arm day, I mean
'Cause-
maybe once a month.
because I don't need to. All right, who would win in a fight? Type C for Cam or type T for Tom?
Go,
That's a
go,
fun
go.
one, right?
CCC.
Exactly. I should get rid of my typo because I merged Cam and type into one word.
Oh, you better.
There we go. Got it.
Well, we got A. There's an A vote. I don't really know what. Oh, okay. So I see. Oh, we got Dave going with C. Multiple C's. Oh, come on, guys. Zachary, go blue. Go
you can't
blue.
pick both.
Picking both. He's a people pleaser.
We get tired and nobody wins.
That's probably the most accurate one, to be honest with you. There's a comparison between Michigan's offense and the Cowboys' offense.
Don't insult the Michigan offense like that, I think.
That's hilarious.
Nah, you're good, Sandman.
Sandman 213. Who's the best Big Ten team so far? That's James. Seacrest, by the way. Any relation to Ryan? Let me know.
Cam loves Ryan Seacrest.
Ryan's my boy. Best
Close
team in the Big Ten.
personal
Tom.
friend. Close personal friend.
Ohio State.
I agree. I think it's Buckeyes.
Yeah.
And I think they're the most complete team. I think they're the overall just most dominant team in the Big Ten. And it's funny, Penn State fans gave me a lot of grief this year, Cam, for saying that maybe they weren't going to be as good as people thought they were. And the two good teams that they've played, they've lost to. So I'm taking the W there.
I think Ohio State is a shoo-in for the college football playoff. I think they win the Big Ten.
I don't know about shoo-in, but I think they are one of the favorites.
Yep.
And with Notre Dame having some issues against Pitt this week, maybe even in our CFP projections, OSU will jump Notre Dame. Oh, God, the double whammy from DB Cooper on this one,
What
by
happened?
the way. He says C because I'm too old. It's a double whammy right there.
Brutal.
Ah.
Brutal.
Ah.
You are too old, buddy.
Oh,
You'd, like break
shut
your
up.
back or something trying to fight me.
I'm 25 years old. Come
It's
on.
not 25. It's
Yes,
a liar.
I am. I am 25. Turning 26 in like a month, but still.
So, TV timeout here in Ann Arbor for Michigan and Wisconsin. Tom, any stunning results today that really stick out to you?
I have sold on Auburn earlier this year, right before they actually lost last week. I didn't think that they were going to lose to Tennessee. That's actually been the biggest surprise to me this week because Tennessee has not looked very good this year. Auburn's had their issues, but for them to lose to Tennessee, I did not expect that one to happen at all.
Yeah.
That was a real stunner to me.
Yeah, that was quite a result today.
A lot of close games as well. South Florida, UCF had some close games. It's been very interesting to see the way that things have gone down, especially in the top 25. And the way the top 25 has gone makes me think that we might not be out of the woods yet. By the way, Iowa State currently beating West Virginia.
I was just going to say that. What is happening in Ames right now?
I got to go back. I think I actually picked Iowa State this week. We do our weekly college football pick'ems. DM me on Twitter, What Going Down if you guys went in. $25 the winner. Pretty sure I picked Iowa State as Shea Patterson.
Shea Patterson's off to the races,
Bust
guys.
loose.
Shea Patterson. Oh, my great.
Is he going to score?
Oh,
All the way down to
my
the 5.
God.
Oh, Shea Patterson.
The wheels.
What a play right there. We'll get that updated for you guys in the scoreboard here, I'm sure, again, in just a second. Shea Patterson had the ball at his own 15-yard line, busts down to the Wisconsin 5.
I'm going to grab this for the highlights.
Oh, please do.
Oh, my.
What a fantastic play right there by Shea Patterson.
What a scamper.
Absolutely incredible. Just busted loose and picked up a huge gain on that one.
Wow.
Impressive movement right there by Patterson.
It's funny, Tom.
But he didn't score. That kind of makes it a bruh.
We were talking about it. Shea can move. And
He can
showed
run.
it.
He can absolutely run. That's a gain of 81 yards. Damn, Shea. Damn. Absolutely incredible right there by Patterson.
Sheesh. Now Michigan threatening here big time to score. And a running play here.
And here's what that really also sets up. And you saw it there on that last play. It's the same read option. Now if you're that right end or that left end, who's ever on the edge,
You're crashing.
you can't crash. You have to stay home now.
Yeah.
Like, you crashed before. Now you have got to stay home pretty much every single play. Because otherwise, you're going to get burnt for 81 yards.
God.
You can't let that happen if you're Wisconsin anymore. Because that's going to kill you. So now if you're Michigan, you got to make sure that you actually finish off this drive.
Second and goal for the Wolverines inside the 5-yard line here. 81 yards.
Absolutely incredible, right?
I don't think he did that in his former team, who shall not be named.
Ole Miss. I named it.
There you go.
All right, second and goal. I would assume you run the ball 3 more times, or maybe 3 more times, at least 2 more times, because you should be able to punch it in, right? You're Michigan against Wisconsin. You should be able to find a way to pull that off. So we'll see what happens on that one.
But hey, if Shea Patterson can run like the way he just did, that opens up so many opportunities for the offense.
Does.
Are you kidding me?
Absolutely does right there. So, again, folks, let us know in the comments what you think is going to happen on this drive. See what happens there. Again, folks, today's show also brought to you by BetDSI. Use promo code LIVE120 at chatsports.com/bet for that sweet 120% deposit bonus, Cam.
Tom, it's very simple. You go on chatsports.com/bet. You sign up, use the promo code LIVE120, and when I deposit $100, I'm getting $120 for free.
Touchdown, Michigan, by the way. Karan Higdon up the gut, a 2-yard score. The Wolverines now lead 7-0.
Count it. Thanks to Shea Patterson, really, on that 81-yard run.
He set up everything on that one.
Yeah.
That was a pretty easy drive there for Michigan, thanks to Patterson busting off. He's got 86 yards on the ground now.
Could be the leading rusher by the time the game is over.
I don't know. Hopefully, you would hope that Michigan gets someone else going there. Maybe it's Higdon, who's got 5 yards now in total. But, I mean, what more could you possibly want there if you are Michigan in terms of that drive? Get a big play, finish off the drive. Now you're up 7-0. That's exactly what you need if you're the Wolverines after struggling on that first drive to have to settle for a field goal and then miss that field goal too.
Yep.
Which is certainly not ideal by any means. So, what do you think will be the final score of this game, Cam?
Oh, 17-14. Something of that nature. I do think it'll be a low-scoring game. Even though Michigan just scored here in the second quarter, I think it's going to be a slugfest, defensive battle, Big Ten football, something like we talked about earlier, Tom. That's what I'm expecting out of this game. But, hey, if Shea Patterson rips off 81-yard runs on a routine, then we could be looking at a blowout. Who knows?
I think Michigan fans would appreciate that.
Seacrest here is saying 27-17. I could see that score.
All right, let me get you guys another weigh-in in there. We'll go non-football right now. Okay, this will be great. I'm just going to make Cam look bad. What is your favorite fast food place?
Ooh. Yeah, I got to just, look the other way on this one.
You got to tap out.
I can't answer this.
How do you not have a single – okay, Cam, what used to be your favorite fast food place?
There you go.
How about that?
Change the verbiage.
How about that?
Wendy's, because their burgers were great.
Wendy's is really good.
Yeah.
I do like
the fries aren't
Wendy's.
that great, though. But
the fries have changed, though.
Have they?
They're better now. They load them up with sea salt.
Well, it's been like 10 years, so, kind of removed from all that.
Oh, my God, Cam.
So I wouldn't know.
When was the last time you had a fast food burger?
Probably like 8th grade after baseball practice. Like,
damn,
I don't know.
Dude. How? I'm probably going to get something on the way home tonight.
Yeah, what are you going to go with?
I don't know. McDonald's is pretty cheap and right by my house. So.
Not Raising Cane's?
Oh, God, I do love Raising Cane's. I need something fast and quick.
That's fair.
Oh, Sandman, you're breaking my heart. He says In-N-Out Burger.
Ooh, Tom's not an In-N-Out guy.
We also have this weigh-in queued up for you guys here.
Overrated.
In-N-Out or Whataburger. The correct answer is Whataburger. I'm sorry, Cam. I know that you don't like either, but Whataburger is the best.
Is In-N-Out just, out there because it's from L.A., from California? It gets the glitz and glamour.
I think it's overhyped. I think their burgers are good. I'm not trying to slander them on that end, but their fries are trash. They're so bad. They're mediocre potatoes to begin with, and they got no taste and no salt. It's really bad. It does not work out at all. As, by the way, folks, Iowa State is actually up 20-7 over West Virginia. This is what Iowa State does, though, lately.
They just kind of come out of nowhere.
Somehow get scrappy wins.
Wow. And West Virginia, we were thinking maybe could be a college football playoff.
I thought they were going to go undefeated until they got to November when their schedule toughens up, but they have not looked very good. I'll pull up Will Greer, 6-7 for 58 yards, 8 of 9 for 77 yards in the TD, but Iowa State's been fantastic so far.
Funny comment from Dave. That should be the game. Don't see Wisconsin scoring.
All right. I'll put it in the comment section then.
Yeah.
Will Wisconsin score? I assume most people say yes. Oh, Sandman doesn't like Whataburger. Oh, he and I are good friends, and we're changing things right now here. It's okay, Sandman. We can agree to disagree on food, I guess.
Oh, he says it blows though. Like,
but I love it. I love it so much. Virginia's beating Miami, by the way, in another top 25 action. All kinds of upsets. Florida nearly lost to Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
Pitt nearly lost to Notre Dame. Michigan State beat Penn State. UCF nearly lost. Oregon did upset Washington in overtime, and it was a great game. A&M barely lost to South Carolina. I don't think a single top 25 team has covered the spread today. I got to go back and check. Florida, I think, might have by 1 point. Yeah, Florida covered by 1 point. No other top 25 team has covered their spread today. That's insane. That's insane to me.
Wow.
Thank you, GoBlue284, for saying Whataburger.
That's why I prefer betting on NFL games, Tom.
The spreads are
I feel like I just am more confident when I pick an NFL game rather than college football. You know? I mean,
Left Side Republic because he picks you to win the fight after I made my in and out comment.
let's go.
As Taylor picks up a nice gain there, continues to turn those legs. Nice gain there for Jonathan Taylor. See what he is at on the ground. Taylor is up to 29 yards on the ground. Excuse me, almost at 30. Crazy so far. Upset City this week, right, folks? All right, some Shea Patterson stats for you guys. Has not had an incomplete pass yet tonight. 46 yards. No TDs, of course, does have the 86 yards on the ground as well, which is quite impressive in the end, don't you think?
Well, I'm still looking at the Shea Patterson highlight in awe, Tom, because
it was just absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
Taylor busts a big run there. He's going to take it down into Michigan territory. That's a gain of about 20, taken out by Josh Metellus. So now Wisconsin trying to return the favor. And go march down the
Jonathan Taylor is a guy that can just wreck games. No matter what defensive front seven he's going up against, the Wisconsin offensive lines historically are well coached. They block well. This is well blocked here for Jonathan Taylor, and as you said, Tom, great vision as well. That's what he can do.
Key stop, I'll point out by Metellus there to make sure that Taylor didn't break that tackle and get all the way down to the end zone. By the way, Sandman agrees with you that CFB spreads are insane.
They are.
I agree. They're so high.
They're so high, and it's just like, I'd rather do NFL. That's where, I do a lot of my studying in terms of picking games. And we have a touchdown
there
Wisconsin.
You go. Wisconsin. Wow. Touchdown
Pryor.
right there, yeah.
We're tied.
Nice one. That's Kendrick Pryor, a little reverse there. So Wisconsin gets on the board. All right, Cam, maybe I was wrong. Maybe this will be a little high-scoring affair action type game.
If the last two drives are any indicators, I mean, Tom, we're headed for a shootout in the big house.
I do like fun games, and I do like high-scoring affairs, so I'm quite okay with that in the end. There you go. That's up there on the scoreboard. Kendrick Pryor, he just got to the outside, Cam, and Michigan didn't have much of a chance to stop him.
No.
So
I think this is going to be a ground-and-pound type of feel tonight, though, Tom, but that doesn't mean there will be a lack of points. Mm-hmm. There can still be successful run games on both ends, and we could still have a ton of points tonight.
All right, Lena, our producer, wants to bring this up. How old am I? There you go.
Vote, folks. Anybody who says under 25, you're just straight up wrong. You're not even close.
Stop lying to them.
You're not even close.
Stop lying. You are a liar, Cam. I don't appreciate it. I'll let the comments flow before I actually announce my age. How about that? So I don't ruin it for everyone.
If people listen carefully, you did kind of say
I did
it
straight up say it actually earlier.
Yeah. So hopefully they weren't listening.
Yes, go Blue 248. I do see that Darius Slay is there. That is cool. Lions are on bye this week, so. DB Cooper says 35. James Seacrest says 32.
You guys are in the right range.
Left side, or DB Cooper now says 28. He's changed his vote. Left side 38. Left side Public says 33. I now see some 20-somethings. Zach says 28. Sandman says 25. All right. We got back on track there, Cam. I am 25, by the way. Everyone here, when all these new people came into the chat sports, everyone thought I was in my 30s or 40s.
All right, I want people to guess how old I am now. All right,
yeah.
Folks, because I am clean-shaven, so I do look a little more youthful than usual. Tom has the
baby
scruff
face,
going on.
Baby face. That's why I have the beard, actually.
Yeah. So
it's important. So I didn't realize I didn't put this in the comment section.
What?
I didn't put the actual question.
Oh.
Left Side Republic now says 19. Oh, Jesse says 19? 53. You're dead to me, Jesse. In good fun, of course, but you're dead to me.
7-7 ball game, ladies and gentlemen. In the second quarter, we're in a TV timeout here. You're watching Chat Sports' live stream reaction of the Michigan football versus Wisconsin football matchup.
I'll ask them, too. How old is Cam?
Yeah, go ahead. Do it.
Someone says you look 9.
What the hell? Come on. I know I just shaved, but
I absolutely love it.
you look 9.
Jesse now says he meant 35. All right, that's better, I guess.
For me?
Not for me, I think. It's better. All right, 7-7. Now if you're Michigan, you had that great drive, but your defense didn't really help you out as much as you would have liked. So now you got to go figure out something there. As Pryor had the last touchdown there for Wisconsin, the 33-yard reverse, as Shea Patterson continues to lead all passing and rushing leaders. By the way, Bama's now up by 17 again, Cam.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're up 27-10. They quickly pick things back up for them.
Here I go, finding these touchdowns now.
West Virginia still trailing Iowa State. Again, folks, we'll keep those scores flowing throughout the show for you guys, and I think you'll appreciate that. Ben Mason, by the way, haven't mentioned him tonight, Cam. He's awesome, though. I love him.
For Heisman. You want him for Heisman.
Yes, because when fullbacks score, all he does is score touchdowns.
Yeah,
that's all he does.
It's always good to have a versatile fullback, and I think the Wolverines have one in Mason, for sure. Remember when Kyle Juszczyk was on the Baltimore Ravens? He was great for the Ravens. Now on the 49ers, of course. It can pay to be a good fullback.
It
That's
does.
What I'll say.
It's not the highest paying position,
sure,
but it works as touchback to kick off this one here for Wisconsin. But looking at that another touchdown here, some great chip blocks as Michigan they never got to the outside, and Pryor was just too fast for, I think that was Watson there. Just too fast. Go figure, right? Great chip blocks there. Tyreek Hill didn't have much of a chance either. As we'll scroll through some more season leaders. Right there actually is Josh Metellus, who's made a couple nice plays this year for Michigan. But now the offense has to step back up. And if I'm Michigan, you've busted out that little read option there. I'm excited to see a little play action off that too, be it an RPO or just a full-out play action off the read there. So.
Ooh, I love those passes.
Little touch pass there. Yep. Not a whole
Didn't
lot going there for Michigan. That's the Ambry Thomas play. They've busted that off.
The Ambry Thomas play.
Yeah, it's the play. He gets a little touch pass there. I do like how things have changed. Remember how it used to be you would hand it off, and eventually it was one of the coaches way out west. I forget the name of it. It might have been the School of Mines if I'm remembering exactly right here. They're like, oh, yeah, we're going to change that. It's not going to be a handoff. We're just going to toss it to you now. So it's a pass.
It's a pass.
So in case you fumble it, it's okay.
That's funny. That's how you game the system.
One of those little minor tweaks that every college team now runs. It's no longer a handoff on those jet sweeps. It's a jet sweep touch pass. Shea really so far, as that one falls incomplete, has had a lot of time.
Yeah.
Wisconsin's not generating much of any pressure.
And that's been the
theme
with the offensive line for Michigan. The last couple of weeks, they've had a lot of time for Shea Patterson to throw the football down the field, especially against my Maryland Terrapins, where they didn't even come close to touching Shea Patterson. It was ridiculous.
You still upset about that one, Cam?
A little bit.
Understandably so. All right, folks, again, let us know what you think will happen on this drive. Key 3rd and 10 coming up. Michigan had the incomplete pass on second down, and then the non-existent run to Thomas on 3rd down. So, 3rd and 10 for Patterson. Well, he finds DPJ, but that's a hitch route that's 5 yards short of the first down marker. I don't really...
And that can create some frustration if you're a Michigan football fan and you see something like that. Yeah.
Like, throw it deeper downfield.
Yeah.
It was a good route, good throw. That's a perfect play design on 3rd and 6.
Yeah, exactly. For 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6.
Not 3rd and 10.
So Michigan will punt on a 4th and 5.
Will Hart, by the way, has been fantastic this season.
Here's a good question for you, Tom, from Sandman. When's the last time the Cowboys drafted a Wolverine?
Taco Charlton, Jordan Lewis season.
Oh, yeah, that's easy. Recent.
Yeah. There you go.
Boom.
Sandman.
Real talk. Cam looks like a college student I put in a headlock every Monday. I remember a YouTube commenter once said, oh, this Cam Rogers guy totally got his lunch money taken in high school. Actually, Sandman, I was class vice president and basically royalty back in the day.
Really not changing his argument about whether or not he's a nerd, though. I'm sorry, I can't resist. All right, comment going up on screen, so I'll put it in the YouTube section here for you guys as well. What team will win the Big Ten this year? Cam, are you still going to go with
Ohio State? Ohio State's going to win the Big Ten, Tom. I think they are a complete football team with Weber there at the running back position, Dwayne Haskins, who was almost a Maryland Terrapin, the defense. Hopefully Nick Bosa can come back.
How do you feel about that,
I'm hurt.
by the way?
I'm hurt, Tom.
Because he was committed for a long time.
Yes,
and
he
then
was.
It's like,
there was a lot of excitement around him coming to Maryland, and got cucked by Urban Meyer.
Then he just kind of bailed on you.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Tough break for you, I guess.
Get a question from Go Blue about Chris Evans. Is he playing today?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just saw him on the field, actually.
Okay.
I think he was in the backfield on that second down play. Then Higdon came back on the field. So, yeah, Evans, I believe, is playing.
I would give Cam a wet willy. Well, thanks.
Who said that?
You. Something red. Recondite red.
I shouldn't encourage them picking on you, but
yeah,
it's funnier
you are
for
encouraging
me,
them.
So I'm going to keep doing it.
Dang, YouTube commenters. You guys are special, you YouTube commenters. Let me tell you. Sometimes in my free time, no, I don't read. No, I don't go for a jog. I read YouTube commenters.
Yeah,
So I guess I do read in a way.
Oh, that's good. All right, let me do this one here. Who will win the game, Michigan or Wisconsin?
Well, that should get some interesting comments because we are tied, of course.
Here we go. Who will win, Michigan or Wisconsin? I already see some OSU, overrated OSU comments dating back to our current weigh-in up there.
Yep.
What team will win the Big Ten this year? But there you go. Go Blue 248. Perhaps unsurprisingly, says Michigan.
Shocker.
Stick with your team. I approve. Rep them. I got no issues with that.
Go Blue. What do you think about Michigan State, though, taking down Penn State in Happy Valley? Got to know your
Penn
thoughts
State's
on
not that good.
Thoughts? Penn State's not very good, Tom?
No, I feel vindicated because there were some Penn State fans as Alabama scores again that were upset with me because I wasn't overly effusive in my praise in Shea Patterson in the Pitt game because he completed like 50% of his passes. And I'm like, he's not that good of a pro prospect either. And they all got real mad at me.
Tom Downey's biased.
Oh, God. Remember the Josh Allen guys?
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
The Josh Allen guys
The
hated
best part
you.
about all of our NFL draft coverage is that the entire pre-draft process, up until Josh Allen got picked, everyone hated on Josh Allen too. Like 90% of the comments were Josh Allen's no good. Then the Bills fans were like, no, Josh Allen's the best.
I just don't think he should be a starting quarterback in the NFL right now. I think he can eventually become
He's
one,
too raw.
but he's too raw.
He's in a rough spot overall.
Yeah.
As Wisconsin picks up a gain of 9 there with Jonathan Taylor, who continues to look very effective on the ground right now. Not that that's a big surprise,
No.
but there you go.
No, definitely not. Certainly in the Heisman conversation.
Maybe a little bit less so since Wisconsin struggled, but
Yep.
oh, he muffed the snap.
Rutrow.
Oh, Hornibrook. Whew.
Nearly lost it. Almost Michigan's ball.
That was almost a disaster for Wisconsin. So now it's 3rd and 3, and at least if you're Michigan, you're like, okay, we got a chance there. And that's all on Hornibrook, too, by the way. They hit him right in the hands. Brutal mistake there. Brutal near mistake, I should say.
Right. And this could come down to turnovers, Tom. There's no doubt. A game like this, you just get that sense.
A game that we expect to be a close-scoring, drag-it-out affair, maybe not a ton of points there. I think that could be a problem as well. Or an outcome as well.
7-all is your score. 3rd and 3 situation for Wisconsin.
Pressure.
Hornibrook under pressure, and he goes down, loses the football. It looked like, no, he didn't.
He held on to it. He did lose it for a second, kind of got tied up in his feet there,
Yeah.
but I didn't see who came off the edge there, but that was a nice play.
All right, so nicely done there for the Michigan defense. Number 1 in the FBS in terms of yards allowed. Well, there's a free runner there, too.
Did not see who that is. It's just perfect design corner blitz right there. Beautiful design right there. Who was that?
Yeah, that happened really fast. It was hard to see. Ooh,
That was, I believe that was the linebacker. I got to make sure I pronounce his last name right because I don't want to look like an idiot on air. But that was Josh Uchi. Let me make sure I pronounced it right here. Gotta find the pronunciation guide then. right, what happened on this one, Cam? I had my head buried.
We have flag for something. I don't know. I had my head down, too, doing work.
Sorry, guys.
Brutal.
Our mistake there. All right. Well, looks like it doesn't matter too much. Either way, it's going to be Michigan ball, so that works out well. Good for them. Shea's got 51 through the air, 86 on the ground. It's pretty solid, I think. Right, Cam?
Yeah, no doubt.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt. Ground games for both teams are looking really good so far, so I think that will be a theme here tonight.
Trying to find my Michigan pronunciation guide. I don't remember where I put it, Cam.
Are you still trying to pronounce that guy's name?
Yeah, I just don't look like an idiot, you know. Like, I should say, like more of an idiot than I already do look like.
Protect your neck, folks. This is not smart, me looking down at my laptop.
Oh, are you going to do your little neck thing again, Cam?
Well, I mean, I'm kind of in pain.
Really?
So,
okay. Okay, I'm sorry then.
Thank you.
Sorry, Cam. Sorry. All right, same question we've had before. What will happen on this drive, folks? Let's see what the comments here are saying. Scott says TD, go Shea, go Blue, says touchdown as well. James says it's going to be 14-7 Michigan at the half.
Prediction for the half. Okay, I like that.
I approve.
I like that.
I very much approve of that. Feel free to get the rest of you guys in there too. Hold on here.
Well, I'll tell you, if Michigan wins this game, that'll be really important for their rankings and college football playoff hopes and what have you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know, it's interesting. Who's going to come out of the West if Wisconsin loses tonight? It's like,
I still think it's Wisconsin, actually.
what a joke that is, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's no one else in the West.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, there's no one else out there. All right, Cam, trivia question that you hooked us up with earlier tonight. Of course, it's a night game right now in Michigan Stadium. So how many night games have there been in Michigan Stadium history? Let us know in the comments section, and then we'll bring the answer up on screen as well.
The lights
after
went
you guys
up.
Put some questions in.
The lights went up pretty recently, so you guys don't have to go that far back, honestly, to think of the answer. But you can count on your hands. That's the only hint I'll give you. So I'm sure you remember some big-time games.
What if you have weird hands, though?
Well, now you're just getting into the weeds, Tom.
I do. I like doing that. It's fun.
Big touchdown here for West Virginia,
Yeah,
as I see that.
Blocked field goal right there. That's huge for them, actually.
Mountaineers are keeping it close, at least, for now.
All right, so, folks, again, keep those comments flowing.
It'll make you think. People are saying 7, 12, 24. Come on. 5, 7, 8. And by night games, folks, we're talking about, not 3:30.
Yeah, the ones that actually start at
4:30.
night, not the ones that start in the middle of the day and then, it's
then
night
end at
now.
night, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to start at night.
Yeah.
So otherwise, what's the point,
DB Cooper, it's going to get weird in here. Why, DB? What are you doing?
Always going to get weird.
What's going to make it weird, huh?
All right, 2nd and 1 here for Michigan. The game has returned as Higdon does barely get that first down. So
Nicely
Michigan
done.
here trying to march down the field. Will they score on this drive, do you think, Cam? Yes or no?
I'm going to say field goal, yes.
Field goal.
I'll count it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nordine will make up for his miss earlier.
Yeah. I think he gets a field goal through to make the score 10-7 Michigan. So
Fair enough there. So we'll see what else they do here. 2nd and 5. So now it's 1st and 10 here, about 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Curious what happens on this drive. And Shea Patterson's looked really good. I think that's good for his confidence, too. Ooh, Wisconsin almost jumped on that play. Another heavy set look here. A little play action. Patterson.
Great
he's got
time.
all day.
yeah.
Wide
Wide
open.
open.
My goodness. Nobody is even near number 82. That's Nick Eubanks on that one. I think Wisconsin just forgot about him on that play, actually.
Eubanks has emerged in the
He
last
really
couple
has.
of weeks at
They
tight
got
end.
this Michigan tight end depth chart with Zach Gentry in there as well. The depth that this team has overall. Sean McCune as well. They go 3 deep at tight end, and frankly, I think all 3 of these guys, I think at some point you'll see on Sunday.
For sure.
Maybe not a Travis Kelce type, but I think you'll see these guys on Sunday making plays because they can all block a little bit as well, which is naturally critical. Some more motion here for Michigan as they continue to march down the field. It's a give to Higdon. Pick up about a yard there. Interesting. Looks like the pass blocking has had more success so far than the run blocking, of course, beyond that one massive Shea Patterson game.
That's not too surprising to me, Tom. The pass blocking efficiency, if you look at the numbers on Pro Football Focus, very high for Michigan, but run blocking is not as high, which is intriguing to me, which tells me that maybe this offensive line is more of a finesse line rather than a mauler type of front 5. Maybe that's the case. I don't know. But Shea has had time tonight.
Makes sense. All right, 2nd and 9. A little empty set look there. Great block by Bushel Beatty there. God, Patterson has all day.
He still can't find
take the
anybody.
sack
He takes
there.
the freaking
Shea.
sack. God.
You got to throw that ball away.
What a mess.
That is just a classic coverage sack right there by T.J. Edwards. Like a good job by Patterson to move out of the pocket and look for something, but just great coverage. Had someone in the corner, but that was kind of a jump ball. No one got open, but you got to just throw the ball away.
Throw it away.
You can't take the sack. Now you've got 3rd and 16.
That's frustrating.
And also you make your field goal longer if you don't get the first down.
Exactly.
That's almost a first-year mistake there by Shea Patterson. Or I'll say inexperienced mistake. How about that one?
How about that bunch set there on the left side there, Tom? 4
Little
receivers.
slant to Nico Collins. Almost got the first down. But at least now it's an easier field goal.
That's a smart play call because you have the 4 receivers on one end, Tom. You isolate your 1 receiver on the right side, and then you get just chunk
Single
yardage.
coverage.
That's all you want.
Because that linebacker's going to cheat over there as well. He's going to cheat to the right side to go with those other 4 players. So that's a good design there. And obviously I ripped them earlier for running the 6-yard route on 3rd and 10. But on 3rd and 16, it makes a little bit more sense to run that 6-yard route because now you've got a shorter field goal attempt. Instead of being 50 yards, now you're there at 42 yards.
Perfect position right in the middle for Nordine. 42 yards out is up. Knuckleball is good.
Wasn't pretty,
Boy, that was
but he
not
got
pretty.
it.
Gracious.
So 10-7 now, Michigan leads. So
I called it.
yeah, you were exactly right, Cam.
You're
Shout
welcome,
out
guys.
Shout
Back
out
from the
you.
future.
Shout
I
out
know what
Cam.
happens.
Michigan field goal was good. Wasn't the prettiest. Kind of snuck in that left side of the upright, but Nordine needed that one. He's pretty fired up about it too. So
No pictures on the scorecard, Tom.
clutch there. All right, we'll give you guys another weigh in here. Okay. So we'll go non-actual game action since we are a little bit out of TV time out here. So, what is your favorite pizza place? Let us know in the comment section, folks.
You can do regional. That's fine. Doesn't have to be
Regional's
a national
good. No problem there.
chain or anything like that.
Yeah. I am often alone in this, but I still love Papa John's, Cam.
You are often alone.
I
in that.
love Papa John's. Now I want Papa John's. Lana, can you get us some Papa John's pizza?
What are your thoughts on Pizza Hut?
Shrug. I like Pizza Hut. They have the best. If I'm looking to spend extra money, I'll go Pizza Hut because I want
Is it
their
more
stuffed
expensive
crust.
than Papa John's?
Yeah.
Really?
But-
How
well,
much more expensive?
Because the stuffed crust. The stuffed crust ain't cheap,
Yeah.
which I absolutely love.
I always hated the stuffed crust. Like, when I'm eating crust, I want the bread. I don't want cheese again. Too much cheese.
I love cheese though. I see it. Sorry, James. It looks like YouTube blocked out your Fat Boys comment, which I know is a pizza chain.
Are you going to allow it?
I'm going to allow it because
Tom allows it.
I know you're talking about a chain. You're not calling us fat, so YouTube didn't appreciate that one, but I got you there.
YouTube doesn't have a sense of humor or knowledge of pizza places.
A-Train
apparently.
says Uno Pizza or Gino's East in DFW. I haven't tried those A-Train, but now I'm going to have to check them out.
Old Chicago from Benjamin. Have you heard of that?
I
Old
haven't. No.
Chicago. Interesting.
All right, I'll have to see it. Now I got a good list of stuff to test out. I appreciate you guys going non-chains too. You know, I do lame and pick change. Picked off by Michigan, Josh Metellus. He's got blockers as well down to the 20-yard line. He'll get knocked out of bounds at the 15. Huge play by Michigan. Josh Metellus off the deflection. How
That's
about
what
that
you
one,
want,
Ken?
Tom. Big House is rocking. Big play there for the Wolverines. Now they have some serious momentum.
Boom.
Wow.
Now you can extend that lead there. That's huge for Michigan. Let's take a look here at this replay here. So I-form set, play action, Hornibrook trying to do a little post corner route, but the issue is, Cam, you got two guys in the same area. That's a mistake. So David Long breaks up the pass, but Tellus picks it off. That's bad play design. I don't know if he had someone run the wrong route. I think he was trying to go to Pryor, and instead it ends up getting picked off. That's just a big mistake there by Michigan. And A.J. Taylor and Kendrick Pryor, or excuse me, by Wisconsin, were in the same area. Ends up putting two guys in there. I don't know if Taylor was supposed to run a hitch route or something, but they wanted to do the out route, or the corner route. Ends up getting picked off.
Third interception for Metellus this season. Shea Patterson looking to convert. He throws the football away.
Made up for his other mistake.
Yes,
there.
he did.
Much better. Sees the pressure coming and throws it away. Much, much better there. So if Michigan here can get a touchdown, Cam, all of a sudden it becomes a two-score game early on. That's good for Michigan. And it'll keep James happy since he's at the game. All right, so 2nd and 10 coming up. And by the way, Cam, we're already down to only 4 minutes to go in the half. This game has flown by.
Yeah.
That's almost unusual, I think, here. So
I thought this was going to be kind of a slow, grinded-out slugfest type of thing.
Well, when you run the ball a lot, as Michigan gets nothing there on 2nd and 10, so it's going to be a 3rd and long here coming up. But if you're Michigan and you only get a field goal here, Cam, you kind of feel disappointed.
Oh, for sure.
Because you missed a field goal, so it should be 13-7, and you're in the red zone. You had fantastic field position, and if you only come out with a field goal here, as they again use that trips left with the halfback lined up at the same line as Patterson at the 20, that 4 guys left set. All right. Fade ball, Patterson, Nico. Oh, he almost pulled it down. Whew. Almost pulled it down.
That would have been special.
Even if he had caught that he would have got his foot in bounds there. A lot of contact there. I don't really think it should have been pass interference, but it was close there.
Regardless, will be points, you would think.
I think Harbaugh wanted a pass interference call there. 33 yards now for Quinn Nordin. I would assume he drills this one. And Nordin does indeed hit it. Nicely done there. So 13-7 now is your score. Michigan up by 6 points as this game continues to fly along here. Now Hornibrook can go ahead and get going here.
All right, we'll see what Wisconsin can do. A little bit of adversity here for Hornibrook.
Michigan does need this one. Wisconsin needs this one too. Again, as I mentioned before, I'm not the world's biggest fan of Alex Hornibrook. So give me a second here, Cam, and I'll input his stats so far tonight for our graphics. How about that?
All right, so 13-7 is your score. Quinn Nordin from 33 yards out is good. 2 for 3 on the night.
Bounce back there. Hornibrook has not, in his big games, Alex Hornibrook has not been a very effective player. He hasn't been as good as you would think he is. So, get this set up. Alex Hornibrook tonight, as I'll read this out loud as I input it for everyone. He is 3 of 5 with 1 interception, 0 TDs, naturally, and just 25 yards. Has also been sacked twice. So if we can get that pulled up on screen, we will, as well as Wisconsin will start with the ball, down 6, 3:11 to go. Not exactly ideal for them, huh, Cam?
Well, and this gets the crowd more revved up, too, Tom.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, it's just bad news.
Mm-hmm. You think they score on this drive at all?
I don't think so. I think it's going to be a 3 and out.
3 and out. Well, you're 1 for 1 in the ones that I've asked you, so I'll keep doing it.
It's me, back from the future, going to be a 3 and out for Wisconsin.
You love that line.
I know, I do love that line.
All right, I'll ask everyone on the YouTube comments as well here what will happen on this drive. There we go. Scott with a good point says Nordin is not making them look easy. They've been a little close so far.
Style points, not exactly Nordin's specialty.
Mm-hmm. All right, this one here asking from Recondant Red says, what are my early thoughts on Shea Patterson's draft stock?
Ooh,
it's still early, but you go through and look at the prospects this year for the quarterback class. Cam, they're shit. It's a bad quarterback
There are a lot of
class.
reports out there that everybody is just like up in arms.
Justin Herbert's a fantastic quarterback. I like Dwayne Haskins as a prospect. But then you get into the other guys, and you get into the Will Greers, the Jarrett Stidhams. It's not a good class. Patterson still has some good upside there. I'll take a flyer on him. I don't think he'll be a first-round pick. I don't think he'd be an early day 2 pick. But when we get to late day 2, early day 3, and if he's on the board, I'll take a shot on him. I think he has all the tools that you want. He just needs some more development time and some more overall consistency.
So is this just an edge rusher defensive line class?
This defensive line class is so good, it's not fair. Like, I haven't really done too much of my board yet, but my early look at Cam, I think when you get to the top 15, 20 guys, half of them might be front 7 players.
It's crazy.
That's how good this class is. So if you need a defensive lineman, you're in good shape. If you need a quarterback, I'm sorry. 3rd and 7, Hornibrook, flag on the play. He was going to get sacked anyway, so probably a good break there for Wisconsin.
Good news for him.
I think it's going to be on the Badgers. Would have been the 3rd sack of the day. Yeah, false start on Wisconsin there, so that'll back him up. So now it's 3rd and 12, and Hornibrook hasn't done enough for you at all so far.
And Wisconsin is not built, Tom, to throw up a bunch of points from behind.
Absolutely
obvious
not.
Passing situations. Hornibrook is not that quarterback. So if Michigan can get maybe another 10 points on the board unanswered,
I'm actually a little bit surprised by how iffy this Wisconsin O-line has looked, at least for me so far. David Edwards, Bo Benshaw, Tyler Biadasz, who I just call Tyler Badass because his name is almost spelled like that.
That's great.
And even Michael Dieter, they've looked kind of underwhelming so far. And Edwards just got burnt on that play as that pass falls incomplete. Like, I am a little bit surprised by how iffy they've looked. All these guys, I think, could be relatively high draft picks. And only 2 of them are seniors. Those are the guards, Benshaw and Dieter. Tyler Biadasz, by the way, is just a center. He could be the first center off the board once he goes pro.
By the way, where does Stidham go on the NFL draft?
You know what's funny to me, and I've railed on this multiple times on Twitter, is, Cam, we're like a month removed from multiple reports saying that the NFL loves Stidham and thinks he's going to be the first quarterback off the board.
Oh, my God.
Which is stupid because we watched him play. I've said it from day one, Cam.
Now, he had an okay day today.
I thought he was terrible.
Yeah,
I thought he was
so?
why Auburn lost. Because when Auburn needs their quarterback to make plays, as DPJ with a great return, you're out to about midfield as he breaks some more tackles.
He's been great.
He's been electric on returns this year. When Auburn asks him to make plays, he doesn't do it. He's awful under pressure. And every game that Auburn lost since he's been there, you can go back and his stats are terrible and he's looked bad playing. And obviously that's to be expected because when your quarterback plays bad, you tend to lose. But when Auburn needs them to make some plays, he doesn't do it. And if I'm an NFL team, why would I take Stidham thinking, oh, he's going to suddenly learn to make plays when I need them to? Yeah, it's not something you typically learn in the NFL.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's all upside with a very low floor. Like, at this point, he's kind of entering into the Hackenberg territory for me.
Yeesh.
Where he could get in the NFL, I don't think he's going to do anything. I have zero desire on Stidham. Frankly, he's closer to being undraftable than any first-round pick for me, as I rail on Stidham. So there's my Jarrett Stidham rant of the night, folks.
I opened that up for you.
Patterson wants to go deep. He's got all day. Has to kind of check it a little bit further down. I think he would have liked to as DPJ gets out to the 30 before stepping out. Actually, more than 32. So 2 minutes to go down the second quarter here. Again, no technically 2-minute warning, but Michigan's looked good here. I have been very impressed.
They have actually looked like a
Michigan.
well-oiled machine on offense.
They've looked like a top 10 football team.
Yeah.
Assuming Wisconsin isn't garbage. Patterson took a big hit there.
That's a tough throw by Shea, too.
Yeah, I actually got deflected there. Wow. That's number 25. That's Eric Burrell, the sophomore. Nice catch by DPJ, too, as Michigan continues to march down the field here. More play action. I love it. Patterson going to tuck and run. Doesn't see the pressure. Fumble. Ball's out. Sean McCune will dive on it, though. That's just poor pocket awareness by Shea Patterson.
I think he got too comfortable back there.
He did. I think he got used to having all day. If quarterbacks have that internal clock, I think Patterson has been extended tonight and extended a little bit too long there. That was 43. That's Ryan Conley knocking it loose. So now all of a sudden you've got second and forever. Boy.
And there's the bunch set again, Tom.
I like that formation.
Receivers right.
They
one
set up the
left.
fake screen a couple of times. I wonder if they'll run that here as it's now 2nd and 25. Quarterback designed run there for Patterson. He'll pick up 5 or so. So at this point for Michigan, you're trying to get back into field goal range.
Right.
You set yourself up there. Shea Patterson has been fantastic on the ground tonight. The sacks have knocked him back a little bit, but he's been very good. You have to work, though, on that ball security. That's been a problem for him. The Notre Dame game, I think he had a fumble. I think he had one earlier this year too. But overall, pretty happy with the way Patterson has played. Which reminds me, I'll put this in the comment section.
Heisman. Shea for Heisman. It's happening.
Grade Shea Patterson performance so far on A, B, C, D, or
That's
F.
a great question.
Little check down there. Only a gain of 2 or 3. That's going to be a long field goal if they try it. Nordin has the leg from here, but maybe he has the leg. That's really long. Ugh. Other option here, I see this in the comment section. Good job, Scott. Let the clock run down. Call your timeout with 2 seconds left, and maybe you throw the Hail Mary, because it's probably actually a little too long for Nordin. It'd be like a 50-yarder, 50-plus yarder. So, so Michigan's going to call the timeout here. So, all right. Comments going in. Hail Mary or field goal? Which one you calling?
That's a tough one. I think it's got to be a Hail Mary.
So clock says 0, by the way, which is
Harbaugh
weird.
is trying to figure things out.
I've seen this happen before, by the way, where a coach didn't call timeout. 55 or so, 57-yard field goal, somewhere in that range. I don't know if he has it. Left side says field goal. Sandman says Hail Mary. I think Nordin has the leg to do it, Cam. He's got a strong leg. A-Train says Hail Mary, so we got some. Gerard says interception for TD.
Hey, only 25 passing yards for Wisconsin so far, Tom.
That's bad.
Is that good?
That's bad. Third down's 0 of 0 of 4 as well. So Nordin is on the field here. Career long of 55. This one's going to be from, well, about 55 as well. 54 technically, I guess. He's got the leg. All right, Nordin. Laces were out. Nordin. He missed it wide left. Had the
good distance, though.
Just missed it wide left. So at the half, Michigan 13, Wisconsin 7. I guess Cam, initial thoughts, and then we'll probably take a quick break and get some water and come back for you guys with some halftime odds from BetDSI.
Yeah, Michigan was pretty impressive in that first half there. The turnover, that really changed the momentum in the game, especially when Wisconsin was looking pretty good on offense themselves. So I think Michigan is feeling quite happy going into the locker room, Tom.
All right, folks, we'll be back here before the second half kicks off with some halftime odds from BetDSI. So don't go anywhere again. Michigan leads 13-7. We'll have some fun with you guys in the comments section as well. But overall, I think a pretty promising first half for Michigan. If you're Wisconsin, you're almost kind of like, good thing we're only down by 6, right?
I think Paul Chryst is happy.
It could be a lot worse. So don't go anywhere, folks. We will be right back here in just a second.
Cam Rogers here alongside Tom Downey. This is the Michigan football versus Wisconsin matchup. Our watch party. Cam Rogers coming at you alongside Tommy Boy here. And Tom, the second half odds from our friends at BetDSI. Michigan the favorite in this one. Over-under set at 23 points for the second half.
Seems a little high,
That's
frankly.
interesting. So
maybe
BetDSI seems to think this might be a shootout.
Most of the money is actually coming on the under, by the way. We'll get that up here for you as well. The spread, of course, is at 4. Those are the live odds right now as we sit. And interesting to me that Michigan, -4, +100 there.
I'm going to hammer the under, by the way.
Kind of like that bet. Yeah, the second half over-under, of course, is 23, -120. So most of the money right now is going in on the under right there.
Yep.
Which I think makes sense, right?
You guys can bet on these lines at chatsports.com/bet. Use BetDSI, folks. We got that special promo code for you guys, Live120, for that 120% deposit bonus. So there you go.
I think that makes sense. And I think those odds are good there. And if they've actually, by the way, just locked the over-under. I think there was a little bit too much action going on.
Did they actually?
Yeah, they've locked the over-under on that
That's
one.
funny.
So, which I think makes sense, you know?
So
seems fair.
As we enter the second half here, Tom, what do you think in terms of the flow of this game?
On one hand, I think that Michigan should feel unlucky that they're only up by 6. They've missed a couple field goals. They've had some good drives that have just finished up and come up short there. Then if you're Wisconsin, you also feel lucky because why aren't you down by more?
Yeah.
Like, this could be a big, big deficit right now for Wisconsin. Their passing attack is trash right now. Alex Hornibrook has done nothing right tonight. Now, it's not all his fault, to be fair, but he's got to get him going. Jonathan Taylor has been very effective so far, but Shea Patterson has done a better job of carrying his team so far than what Jonathan Taylor has done.
Yeah.
That's got to get changing quickly here. If you're Wisconsin, you got to get the offense going. The good news for you is you can still run the football. You're not down so much that the game script totally flips. You can still allow yourself to run the football and stick with your general offense. That's a big thing for them. We'll see if that continues to stay the case, by the way.
Tennessee taking down Auburn today. That was a bit of a stunner. We had Florida and Vanderbilt in a tight game. If today was any indicator, we're going to have a tight game tonight.
I like tight games. They're fun. They make it a blast to watch. Alex Hornibrook, as I mentioned, has not been very good. Those stats are not okay. Taylor's been good. He's actually been very effective on the ground. He's going to get to 100, I would assume, at this point tonight.
At some point, you got to throw the football.
You can't be one-dimensional against Michigan.
Right.
Against another top 15 program, you're going to have a tough time not being able to throw the football and still win games. That's going to be tough for them.
The Big Ten West is so laughable compared to the Big Ten East, Tom. It's almost amazing to me, you know.
As you see those scores flowing there, Iowa State, by the way, is still winning. Cam, I did put some money down on them on BetDSI to win, by the way.
Did you?
Went outright, yeah. So I'm feeling pretty good
You're
about that
a
one
gutsy
so
guy.
far. Yeah, I am gutsy. Mixed up from other bad bets today, like Georgia winning and Notre Dame covering the spread. Brutal. Did win, though, on Oregon. That was good for me.
Okay, there you go.
All on BetDSI, chatsports.com/bet. Promo code LIVE120 for 120% deposit bonus. Nordine, 50-50 so far. Not exactly what you want from him.
Yeah, you got to wonder if those two misses are going to come back to bite him. Now, I think that 54-yarder would have been gravy, Tom, at the end of the first half.
That's one you're hoping that he hits, but if he misses it, it's not the end of the world.
His first
that
miss was bad.
42-yarder, that's one you expect to hit.
Yeah.
Or 41-yarder, excuse me.
So, hopefully this doesn't carry over for Michigan fans out there into the second half in terms of the misses.
Sam mentions he's picking Michigan -4, by the way.
Okay.
Blitz TML says he's got Wisconsin winning outright coming back.
All right.
So
We shall see.
So there you go. Very interesting indeed. Cam, what's your final score prediction? Put this in the comment section. What will be the final score of this game?
I could see 26-20. Give me 26-20, Tom.
All right. Comments in there. What will be
Field
the final
goal
score
fest.
of this game? There are the last couple games for Michigan versus Wisconsin, by the way, as well. Pretty even, I'd say.
So earlier in the broadcast, I said 17-14, something of that effect.
Upped it a little bit.
Yeah. Just the way in
Fair.
which I saw that second quarter go kind of made me believe we could see some more points here tonight.
Very fair. By the way, quick note I'm getting across here. I know you are as well. Tua's hurt.
Yeah. It's not good. I don't know how hurt, but Tua's hurt.
That's not ideal for Alabama.
Definitely not.
at all. See how Jalen Hurts fares then. All right, so again, you folks see those scores there. Let's see if I can find what happened here. Cam, for you guys watching at home, not watching the Bama game.
I guess the silver lining is Jalen Hurts can get it done. We know that.
There was a Tua to Jalen Hurts pass, by the way. So he was able to jog off, by the way.
Okay. There's that.
All right, we'll keep you updated on that one because that's kind of a big deal there. So, very big deal indeed. All right, there's your night game answer from earlier, Cam, by the way. There you
Yeah,
have it.
so here you go, ladies and gentlemen. You may recall the Minnesota game last year, Michigan State in a loss. There was the Penn State game back in 2014, victory, and then Notre Dame 2013, 2011, both wins for Michigan. So night games in Ann Arbor, Michigan, 4 out of 5. It's pretty good. And whoever said 5, you guys were right.
Yeah, there were a couple fives in there.
Yep.
All right, non-game related question here, Cam. What's your favorite ice cream? I'll put this in the comment section too for you guys.
Oh, God. So are we talking just like the flavor itself, not like any extras on top or anything?
Yeah, I mean, I think you can answer it both ways.
Okay.
Like if you have a specific ice cream type and like.
I always love chocolate ice cream with chocolate sprinkles.
Okay.
Chocolatey.
You're a chocolate man.
Yeah.
I'll tell you mine.
Don't say vanilla, please, God.
I'm not going to say vanilla, although I can spice up a vanilla if you feel the need to. Give me any type of like peanut butter or Reese's stuffed or anything like that. And then, Cam, take a nice couple scoops of peanut butter, throw that in there too.
Oh, my God.
That's how you make vanilla ice cream good.
Oh, my
You
God.
load it up with peanut butter so that it's almost peanut butter covered in whipped cream because there's so much of it.
That's actually pretty enticing.
It's so good.
So that's your top flavor.
Oh, yeah. Peanut
Okay.
butter ice cream.
Okay.
It's
I got you.
absolutely delicious. James says UDF, my boy. Love UDF.
What's UDF?
United Dairy Farmers. It's more of a Midwestern chain.
Okay. Gotcha.
Very popular. Very popular.
New
in
Englander here, I
Cincinnati.
wouldn't know. So.
Very popular in Cincinnati, where I'm from.
Okay.
Scores flowing through there. Looking through my my bet the board picks for the Chat Sports Bet DSI weekly free pick'em. Winner gets $25. DM me on Twitter if you guys want the link. Did not do well this week, Cam. Things have not gone well. Went a little bit too favorite heavy this week.
I'm really scared to actually look.
I'll pull it
my
up for
picks,
you.
so.
I have done poorly. I won last week, blew out everybody, still lead everyone across the board overall from the weeks combined, but it's been a pretty bad week for me. I'm going to finish near the bottom
What's
half.
the board looking like?
Marvel N, I don't know who that is, actually leads the way with 81% against the spread. Very impressive, my friend.
5 and 6. Your boy.
Yeah, I'm sitting there at 4 and 7. Brutal week. Absolutely brutal. Been a rough go. So, very unfortunate for me. Is what it is, though. So, all right, keep the comments flowing there, folks. Favorite ice cream. Sandman says pistachio.
Oh, come on. What the hell is that?
Butter pecan is a second option there.
God, Sandman.
Says bluebell. ice
Shouldn't
cream's
you
great,
be
which I
acting
agree.
for Spider-Man 3 or something, Sandman?
Oh, I get it, because Sandman's smart. That's funny. That's funny.
That's a
I
good
like
movie.
that. I like that. That was good. Clever joke there, my friend.
Thanks, man. Wonder if he actually got it.
It's pretty good. Again, halftime spread there, folks. Michigan -4, Wisconsin +4. We'll bring in some more mentions here. Ooh, Mark Hayes says cookie dough. Always
That's
a good
okay.
choice.
It's all right.
Also a good choice there. Ski Work says strawberry shortcake. Have you had those strawberry shortcake bars?
Just toss out the man.
Those
now.
things are
Toss
so good.
strawberry
Let me pull a photo for you.
Can't be serious. I think I know what you're talking about, though. Those bars. Yeah.
It's these ones right here.
You know what?
Those ones?
Those are good.
So good.
Those are good.
Those
I
are
take it
so
back.
good.
Man card, you keep it.
Those are
That's fine.
so good.
I'll
The
allow it.
Good Humor strawberry shortcake ice cream bars are the best. Absolutely incredible. All right, let's get a different weigh-in up here for you guys. All right, just we've got Thanksgiving coming up. So, what is your favorite pie?
Okay.
I throw it in the comment section for you. What's your favorite pie out there?
So I like a pie that is not a mess. Apple pies are a mess.
That's fair.
Blueberry
That's
pies
fair.
are a mess.
Any dessert pie is also acceptable.
Pumpkin pie is the best.
Yes.
So there you go.
Absolutely agree. Pumpkin
Easy to
pie is
eat.
the best pie in existence. Sandman says pecan pie, which I think is also fine.
Pecan. Okay, I've never had
or
it.
pecan,
so.
however you want to pronounce it. I've told you the story about what happened when I went to the store. This actually happened to me twice now. There's a grocery store by my house, and I'm like, you know what I want right now is pumpkin pie. And I go to the store, and I look, and I see pumpkin pie. And I'm like, yes, let's go. And then I pick it up. It's not pumpkin pie.
What is it?
Sweet potato pie.
Ew.
And you don't know heartbreak until you've seen pumpkin pie, only to realize that it's sweet potato pie. Because that sucked, Cam. I was so upset by that.
You're just mentally ready for that.
Why would I want potatoes in a pie?
I know, that's gross.
You know, if we're doing like a meat pie, okay, we can have that discussion. But I don't want a sweet potato pie. I think that's gross. I was very upset by that. By the way, as the game has resumed here, Michigan gets the ball to start the high.
Enough with potato pie.
Oh, Sandman says he likes sweet potato pie, doesn't like pumpkin pie.
Ew.
Sometimes at Thanksgiving, man, I just sit down and eat a whole pumpkin pie to myself.
You do.
I eat so much on Thanksgiving. I absolutely love it. But back to the game here. I'll ask it again here. What will be the final score of this game?
I think I said 26-20. I'll stay with that.
I'll go 23-17. Wisconsin still covers. Was a 10-point spread for them. Patterson under pressure throws it away.
There you go, Shea. Throw it out of bounds. My man.
Smart decision there.
Nice done.
Smart play. Kind of surprised how much they haven't run the ball as much as I thought they were going to in this one, Cam. Higdon's been a little bit bottled up. So it's kind of been the opposites for these teams. You know, Michigan's been able to have some success through the air, minus the one big Shea Patterson run. Wisconsin's had no success through the air.
So Jim Harbaugh at halftime said that Michigan needs to finish their drives and stop the run.
Makes sense.
Stop Jonathan Taylor.
Sandman's sticking to his 31-24 prediction.
Okay. All right.
James is in Circleville, which is not. I'm actually from Cincinnati, James, so I am familiar there. Maybe I'll have to check out the Pumpkin Pie Festival at some point. Higdon picks up 4 or 5 there, so it'll be third and manageable for them. Shea's been good, man. 12 of 15, 120. That's effective. Plus 71 yards on the ground. Granted, 81 of them came on one play. Then the sacks took off some extras there. Matt Hayes says, what are the top 5 quarterbacks entering this year's draft?
Ooh.
If they turn pro?
Boy, that's a tough question.
Yeah, because
there's not a lot of talent.
Top 2 are easy. All right. Herbert, Haskins. I feel pretty good about Drew Lock there at number 3. Jesus, give me Will Greer at 4. I'll take a flyer on Tyree Jackson at 5. I don't know.
Tell me who Tyree is.
The Buffalo almost picked off by Shea Patterson. PI come to, I think. Tyree Jackson is the Buffalo quarterback.
Gotcha.
He's very raw, very underdeveloped, but has the upside there. Frankly, I think that Herbert and maybe Haskins are the only guys that I'm going to have first-round grades for. I'm not going to give one to Will Greer, I don't think. Haskins is kind of more of a toss-up.
Do you think Haskins will declare?
If he's going to be a first-round pick, yeah, I think he declares.
Okay.
Herbert might not declare, actually.
Interesting.
There's been enough buzz coming out of Oregon because his younger brother is headed to Oregon to play tight end, a 4-star recruit. There's been some buzz that they want to play together, and that could be a bit of a game changer there. So, and if Herbert doesn't come out, I think you might, and if Haskins doesn't, I think you're looking at a potential E.J. Manuel type year. Little reverse to DPJ. I think that was a hold on Sean McKeown that I guess they're not going to call. Gain of 6 there for Michigan. Lucky them. Ski Work says, which quarterback would you pick if you were the Cowboys GM? I'm going Herbert if he's there. If he's not there, it's Haskins. If it's none of those two, tank for Tua next season. By the way, a team should go 0-16 and tank for Tua, in all seriousness, because he'll ball out. All right, 2nd and 5 now for Michigan. 45-yard line. Give to Higdon. Nice job to pick up 3 there. Max asking who the Cowboys should draft. I am down to take a defensive tackle. There's going to be about 5 worth taking. And then beyond that, I think you're looking for a weapon for Dak or whomever it is. And DK Metcalf would be great. You can wait. You can go with a guy like Noah Fant, the Iowa tight end, who I think is going to be a first-round pick. So there are going to be options for Dallas this year. Stay tuned Monday, by the way, NFL Daily Camp. I'll do a mock draft.
Finally.
Yeah, I know.
Back.
It's long overdue. I'm sorry, guys.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. It's been a little bit busy. So, first comment of the night. Aiden says he wants to show the game. Fumble, ball pops out. It's a loss of 3 there.
I've
for
missed those
Wisconsin.
comments, Tom.
Yeah, I got you covered here, guys. I got you covered. All right.
We'll show you how you can live stream the game
Yeah,
as you enjoy our live streaming reactions.
because we're not going to stream the game for you. We're sorry. We're here to have fun, though. Aiden, if you want to show the game, I got you covered. Hold on. Wait for the URL to load. Chatsports.com/stream. It'll take you to the game stream. There you go. Got you covered.
You're welcome.
I've been waiting to use that all night. Chatsports.com/stream. Problem solved as Michigan is forced to punt. Wisconsin takes over, backed up inside their own 10-yard or inside their own 15-yard line. I got you, Aiden. No problem, buddy. He says thanks. Appreciate it, Aiden. Flag on the play. I'm not sure what for, by the way, either, which is very interesting to me.
Quite a
Anyways,
conference going on right now on the field.
I hate when refs talk. Just make a decision. Sandman's bouncing, by the way, so see you, Sandman. Peace. All right, we'll give you guys another way in here. What have we not done yet? Oh, all right. Here's one that Cam also probably can't answer. What's your favorite candy?
M&M's. actually.
M&M's? Oh, it's lame.
Delicious. Delicious. You get like a nice crumple of them and like stuff them in your cheek and suck on it, and then it turns into a big glob of chocolate.
You love chocolate, don't you?
I guess
You're
I
a
do.
chocolate guy. Okay, that makes sense then. Not sure what the celebration is right now, but they're fired up for Will Hart for whatever reason. I will go 2 different options there. Any type of like chewy gummy candy, I eat up. Like gummy bears, Swedish fish, whatever
I
it
love
is.
Swedish
It is
Fish.
fantastic.
The only problem is like that stuff sticks to your teeth. You know
It
what I
does.
mean?
It does. Also, any type of like Reese's or whatever is also fantastic food. Long snapper got banged up on that player. Maybe he got manhandled. They threw the flag. What happened here exactly?
Whatever the case, Michigan has a really good field
Oh,
possession.
Michigan got the ball. Oh, it was defensive holding. Okay. That's what it was. I have never seen that called on special teams before. Brutal mistake by Wisconsin. Wow. Okay.
No
that's
wonder there was
crazy.
a conference.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Everybody was like, he really held on D.
Play action, Shea. God, he's got all day. There's been no pressure.
Nearly
Picked off.
Jesus.
Good, great coverage, but wow, that's unacceptable. Ski's asking if I have Shea on my top 10 at quarterbacks if he leaves. It does kind of depend on who else leaves, but I think he'd be in there. I would assume he'll be
In top 10, I would say so,
Yeah, I'd say
right?
so. It depends on who else comes out and how they fare the rest of the year. It's obviously very early, and all these things are going to change. But I'd say yeah. I'd say yeah. That's the outcome, that he'd be a top 10 guy if he does come out. But I think another year at Michigan would be good for Shea Patterson. I think another year would help him develop quite a bit. So 2nd and 10 now. It'll give to Higdon. He busts loose. It's a big gain all the way down inside the 20. There's the big Cron Higdon run we've been waiting for. So Michigan taking advantage of that Wisconsin mistake, the penalty. Now they could extend their lead. That'd be huge for them. Very, very huge.
Good blocking downfield for the offensive line, too. That's what these teams like to do, Tom. Establish line of scrimmage, use their running backs.
Michigan can punch it in here. That'd be a huge, huge turn of events. No matter what, you would assume they're going to get points here. Those are free points for them. So Higdon had 15 yards on his first 10 carries, Cam. He's got 25 now for the game, or on that last run.
And there you go.
That's exactly what you want there is timeout. Michigan looks like they weren't ready for whatever reason. So it'll be 1st and 10 here inside the red zone for the Wolverines. All right, let's get another weigh-in for you guys in here. All right. I think I know what some of these comments are going to be here, but what is your favorite college football team?
Ooh.
You going Maryland?
Maryland, obviously.
Maryland,
You're
yeah.
going to say Miami, I would assume.
Yeah, I'll say Miami. It's been interesting because over the years, as I've done more and more, journalism and reporting, and the bias has gone away. The fandom has kind of died out a little bit.
I've detected that from you.
Like, I used to be a big-time Texas fan, like, growing up. Wanted to go to school in Texas, and now I'm just kind of like a lukewarm fan. Which is funny because Texas fans got mad at me for saying that they shouldn't have been a top 10 team. And I was like, only if they knew. Only if they knew. Fun fact, by the way, Cam, look to your left.
Oh, no.
Mitchell Renz
What is
has
happening?
apparently decided to stop by the office on his off night for reasons that
Wow.
will never make any sense.
It's actually, he's with the girl that he went on a date with via one of these watch parties.
Is that the Cowboys girl?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, for those of you guys that don't know, we'll give the background here. Mitch picked up a girl on YouTube. See a lot of Michigan
Any
comments,
single
by the way.
ladies watching right now? Young bachelor coming at you.
Let's see. Ski Works, Aiden, Elijah, Go Blue 284. They all say Michigan. Ski Works says Nebraska, Mississippi State if he wants to go way back when.
Hey, I have a great weigh-in that I think you really can't contribute to.
Okay, what is it?
So, I don't want you looking.
Okay, I won't
type
look.
it out.
I won't look. I'll let you type it out first.
Okay.
I'm
Fellas,
waiting patiently.
I want you all to be honest when you're answering.
I don't like
you
this
looked.
one. No, but you said fellas, and I got
Oh.
a bad feeling about this one.
Which dating app is better,
Oh, okay,
Tinder
yeah, I
or Bumble?
I-
Vote away, ladies and gentlemen. I want to hear your thoughts on this. And if you say that I'm not on either, you're lying. I know you are.
Tim
Tinder.
wants
We got one vote for Tinder from, is that Aiden? Aiden chiming
Aiden.
in with Tinder.
17-13 is the score, Tim. We'll bring the score back up here for you. Max asking if we'll live stream the Cowboys. I'm actually not sure what our plans are tomorrow, so we'll let you know. I'll let you know on Twitter at @WhatGoingDowney.
Stay tuned.
Aiden says Twitter. Mark says something I'm not familiar with. Ski says World of Warcraft.
World of Warcraft. Come on.
I love
Come
it.
on. I'm seeing some Bumbles,
Go
though.
Blue says
so-
Bumble. That's a good one, Cam. That's a good weigh-in right
Thanks,
there.
man. Appreciate it.
I can offer you nothing here.
See, I told you couldn't contribute.
Mitch is saying
Hinge
Hinge,
is a good
by
one,
the way.
actually, yeah.
Mitch
Hinge
is
is a
saying
good
Hinge.
one.
So.
If you're on Hinge, that means you're not messing around. There's no doubt about that.
Oh, God, it's too funny. All right, Bumble from Go Blue. Primetime Loner says Tinder. Aiden says Bumble's the off-brand Tinder. Aren't they all the off-brand Tinder at some point? They're all the knockoff of the knockoff, Cam. What's the correct answer, by the way? Because I don't know what it is.
I actually think
I'm engaged. That's why I'm not on it, by the way.
I'm a Tinder guy. You know, I like
Primetime says Black Ops 4.
Black Ops 4. Come on, old school Tinder. Bumble is just kind of it's bland.
All right, first.
Michigan threatening, by the way, to score.
16-yard line, first and
fact.
10. Little 2 tight end shotgun set, which I always appreciate. All right. Read option, Higdon. He'll pick up 4 there. It's not too bad. Solid pick up there.
So I think what I came back from the future with in saying that this is going to be a field goal fest, probably going to be right on. Oh, here's the holding here, Tom. Is that what they're showing?
Why the hell was this called? That makes no sense
so
to me.
odd.
I don't understand what's going on there. Don't understand what's going on there. Let me check for update here on Tua, by the way, as well.
Yeah, what is the latest on that?
Hurts is in the game. Tua's still in the tent. The medical tent, I mean.
Okay.
As we have a Chris Evans sighting, by the way. Yes, indeed, he is playing. He picks up
He lives.
4 or 5 on that one.
Iowa State, by the way, still up on West Virginia, 22-14 in Ames. So
They put money on them. I like that. I like that a lot.
there you go.
That's good. That's good-ish right there, Cam. All right, so now it's 3rd and 1. You just run the ball up the gut, right? That's your play call, right?
That's what it looks like. Well, although,
Well, that same 2 tight end shotgun set. Maybe read option with Evans.
yeah, good
It's
push there by the
a
line.
Keeper for Patterson. Fooled everybody, even the cameraman.
He's
Touchdown.
in. Count it.
Touchdown, Shea Patterson into the end zone. So 19-7 Michigan. They even got the cameraman on that one, Cam.
Wow.
That's how you know it was a good read option there. Now, I'm sure that'll be reviewed, and we'll see if it stands, but I'm pretty sure he got in there. It was close. He'd have to extend for the pylon there, but touchdown, Michigan. Shea Patterson takes it in for his first score of the evening.
Nicely done by Shea. He's been running really well tonight,
See,
Tom.
that
Took a
is
lick, too.
That's touchdown, Shea
That's
Patterson.
clearly a
That's going to
touchdown.
stand on review there. Got the ball over the pylon. Shea Patterson has been so good in this one. Give me a second here, Cam. I'll go update his stat card here for us.
Yeah. I'm looking at the replay on my phone right now. Really nice vision. Good scamper. Took a nice hit. Now Michigan's going for 2 to make it 21-7 now. Shea Patterson rolling right. Looking for something downfield.
Got it.
Fires. 2-point conversion is
Nico
good,
Collins.
Tom. So 21-7 is your score, ladies and gentlemen, in Ann Arbor.
Smart call to go for it, too, by the way.
Yep. The book says go for 2.
Books off and right. Give me a second here for these Michigan stats update. We'll get that pulled up for you. But 21-7 now is your score. The scoreboard will be updated here again in just a second, I'm sure. So Shea Patterson is 12 of it.
Harbaugh loves it. As
He's
he
got
should.
how many yards now on the ground? He's got 78 net yards. 108 gained, but just the 78 net because of some sacks. But overall, 1 touchdown for Shea Patterson. So we are now almost at the 200 total yard mark. 101 if you want to include that. If you want to, ignore the sacks, because college football, I think it's kind of weird in the way that they do that. But really good game so far for Michigan, and if you pick the Michigan over, I think you're feeling pretty good there.
Yeah, the Wolverines have looked really good top. Now, I don't want to push the carriage ahead of the horse, if you will, but if you're talking about the AP poll tomorrow, and Michigan does indeed win this game, where are you putting them? Oof.
Let me think about that. Let me think about that here for a second.
Yeah.
Now, I know it's the AP poll, and they do things stupidly, and they don't do it based on resumes, which is dumb. Honestly, Auburn lost again. Georgia lost. God, that's a question for you. Who do you rank higher, Michigan or Georgia? / who should you
That is
rank
actually
higher?
a very good question.
Probably Georgia, knowing the AP pollsters.
Still Georgia, I think.
I think you got to put Michigan over Oklahoma. Penn State lost, so I think at that point, Michigan's going to be a top 10 team if they win this game. You could see West Virginia fall if they end up losing as well to Iowa State. So Washington, they're going to drop. So all of a sudden, you're talking about a potential top 8, top 7 Michigan football team.
Look, Michigan
just like that
controls their own destiny for the college football playoff.
They do. If they win out, they're getting in.
Yeah.
They're absolutely finding their way in.
That means you're beating Ohio State during the regular season, and then you're going into the Big Ten Championship and likely beating Wisconsin again. And, I mean, if you're the committee, how do you say no to that?
You can't.
You can't.
Especially when you got, Georgia's lost a game. At that point, you're going to have at most 3 undefeated teams in theory, because UCF's not going to count because the committee won't ever count them. So.
Did barely win today against Memphis, by the way.
Memphis game is scare.
Yep.
So, Cam, who is the best team in college football right now?
I think it's Alabama. I think Alabama is the best college football team in the nation as we stand, and maybe LSU can prove me wrong if LSU can take down Alabama next month. But as we stand, the Crimson Tide are the best football team, I think.
I agree.
But, asterisk now because of this Tua injury. So
I think Tua will be okay. But, yeah, that's a good asterisk there. But they seem to have little issue overall with Missouri, so that's promising for them. Now, if you're Wisconsin, Cam, you're down 14. And
this is where Wisconsin doesn't want to be.
And Alex Hornibrook has been pretty bad so far tonight. So on that end, you probably got to find a way to get the ball going, as they'll get a chance for the return here, but not going to do much. So it's going to be good field position here not good field position here for Wisconsin at about the 20-yard line. So they're doing this replay here of the Shea Patterson touchdown run. So you got 8 in the box with the read option. You got 2 tight ends. Everyone collapses. The defensive end collapses down there. That's a mistake on his part. Then your extra safety / linebacker, he doesn't stay out either. That's why that read option is so dynamic for teams. It gives you the option to keep, as Shea Patterson, by the way, got his left hand cut up pretty badly on that play. I think he got cleated.
He's a gamer, Tom.
Cut it all up with all kinds of blood and whatnot. So Wisconsin will keep running the ball here. They'll try and get something going on the ground. That ball popped out. Michigan had it.
Might have that football, Tom.
I think they ruled forward progress, but that ball came out. As Patterson's getting attended to on the sideline from that busted up hand. It's his non-throwing hand, so he'll be fine. But I want to see that play again, though, Kim. I want to see that ball, see if it came out or not. Of course, it's all relative to where the whistle blew. If it blew beforehand, it doesn't really matter. But looks like they're not going to review it at all, so it's going to be Wisconsin ball anyway.
Boy, that would have been disastrous.
That would have been potentially game over there. Give to Wisconsin. I think that's the fullback, actually.
That's a nice play.
Double check on that jersey number for you guys. That is, I believe that's Groshank, the fullback. I'll check one more time here.
I thought Mitch was going to grab the mic.
I thought he was,
to be honest with
he
you.
showed up out of the blue.
Classic.
Hornibrook started the game 3 of 4, has not completed a pass since. Wow. That's not okay. 3rd and 1. power set. Taylor gets the first down. That's a key conversion there. But if you're Wisconsin, at some point, Cam, I mean, you got to get the ball going here, like through the air. Like, you can keep running it. That's all fine and dandy. But at a certain point, if you can't air it out, you're dead to rights.
If you're going to run the football, Tom, you got to do some sort of model, no huddle type of feel, at least some sort of tempo, because
as there's an injured player for Michigan, that is number 23. So that's not good there for Tyree Kinnell. Not sure what happened on that play. We'll see what happens. So, oh, here's the Alabama play, I think, Cam.
Oh, where Tua got hurt.
Yeah. Slides down and just
That's weird.
stays down.
Jeez.
Out of the medical tent now, at least, so that's interesting. As Shea Patterson continues to be attended to on the sideline, so. Cannell's going to be able to kind of hobble off the field, so he should be okay. Very minor limp. I don't think it's anything too serious. I'll ask it again. What will be the final score of this game? Let us know what you guys think in the comment section. Also, we'll do this one too that producer Lana has queued up here. Lana's changing up her mind there on me. What is your first college football memory?
Oh, boy. I'm really going to show my age, but
What you got?
like Alabama, Notre Dame, maybe?
Oh,
Honestly.
God. Yeah. Really?
Yeah, I guess.
Memory's tricky. I remember the Texas USC game pretty well.
Yeah.
That Rose Bowl game.
That's easy to remember.
But memory's bad for me, so it is what it is. Folks, today's show is brought to you by BetDSI. Go to chatsports.com/bet and use promo code LIVE120 for a 120% deposit bonus.
Is that free money, Tom?
It is free money. You're playing with house money there. Put that $100. They'll give you 120 for free for a grand total of $220 to bet with on BetDSI if you use chatsports.com/bet with promo code LIVE120.
Yeah, Tom, my DMs have been active the last few days. Everybody wants in on my NFL Pick'em game and so much more. So be sure to let us know if you're interested in that. Free entry, $25 to the winner.
We've both got games. Cam's is against the spread. Mine is straight up. I won last week straight up.
For the NFL.
For the NFL, yeah. Just DM us on Twitter, at WhatGoingDowney, at Mr. Rogers99. I'll put our YouTube links in the comment section as well.
All right, so
Third and
7, yeah.
Yeah, big one. They missed a blatant holding call, by the way, in the last play that they didn't throw against Winovich, who's had a good game.
Hornibrook is just scared right now.
That was
Nearly
really picked off. That was terrible footwork there. Threw it. Should have been picked off. I think that was David Long. I'm not sure. It might have been Brandon Watson, but it was Watson. That was just bad by Hornibrook. He looks skittish.
Well, look at him in the pocket, Tom. He's just flinchy.
Skittish. He couldn't throw into that one at all. He bent down. Was all kinds of bad. That was like
he armed it too.
He wasn't even hoping. Like, he was trying to go to A.J. Taylor, and Taylor was completely covered up. Wow. That was bad by Hornibrook. I tried to tell people here in the office that Hornibrook was not very good. Some people didn't listen.
Who didn't listen?
James didn't listen.
What? He thinks Hornibrook is good?
He thought he could be good because he's won a lot. He's won a lot at Wisconsin. As that punt will go into the end zone by about 2 yards for a touchback. So Michigan now looks like Shea Patterson will come back on the field to start this drive. They got a chance to put this game out of reach. I'll approve someone saying Hornibrook in the comment section.
Hey, shout out to K-Fly Bishop. I love that name. It's fun to say. K-Fly.
Take a sip of my water here, if you don't mind, Cam.
Be sure to let us know. If you have not commented yet, you should comment right now.
Yes.
And say hi. Don't be shy.
Let's do a weigh-in here. All right, one we haven't done yet. What's your shoe size, folks?
Ooh.
There it is. All right, over under before someone says 69.
Oh my God. See, now somebody's gonna say it.
It's always
Look
funny.
what you did.
I gotta check my shoe size here. It's 10.5, 10, somewhere in that range, depending on which shoe I'm wearing.
That's pretty small for a guy your height. What are you, like 5'11"?
I'm 6 foot.
Yeah.
It's 10, 10.5, 11. That's about what I wear.
Gotcha.
It's much better than my awkward days of being a teenager grade school kid whose feet grew before the rest of their body. I drew so many fouls in basketball because I couldn't run.
You know what they say about big feet?
Big
hats.
Matt Davis says 12. I appreciate that, guys.
I am size 9.5 of 10 ish.
That's not that bad.
Kind of a cross between the two. Size 11.
Joseph says size 11. I like that. All right, let's look around the rest of the scoreboard here for you guys. We'll keep them scrolling throughout the bottom of your screen there, but I'll check in on the top 25 overall. Let's see what we got on my handy-dandy Chat Sports app. Bama up 32-11. That's kind of been a slow-scoring game.
Yeah, the scoring has stopped lately.
They missed two a little bit. West Virginia, number 6 West Virginia, still trails Iowa State 20-14. The Miami Hurricanes, Cam, are losing to Virginia 16-10. What the hell is going on in college football today? N'Kosi Perry got
Vince
benched.
Lombardi would say, what in the hell is going on right now? Because that's how I feel.
Michigan, of course, leads Wisconsin. Colorado, USC will play in about an hour. That should be a fun game. I got USC in that one, by the way, Cam. Believe it or not.
Who are they taking on again?
Colorado, USC.
Oh,
the undefeated Buffaloes.
It's actually a really good one.
Other upsets from an upset-filled day. I think one team so far, one top 25 team has actually covered the spread, which is insane to think about, if I'm remembering correctly here. Tennessee upset Auburn. OSU beat Minnesota. They did not cover their spread. Florida beat Vanderbilt. I think they barely covered that spread. Notre Dame did not cover the spread against Pitt. They only won by 5. LSU, 7-point underdogs, beat Georgia by 20 in a dominating performance,
That was
by the way.
a stunner.
That LSU made Georgia look like Georgia State. That's how bad that was. UCF barely beat Memphis. Oregon beat Washington in overtime. I put money on that one. I got that one right, Cam. Michigan State upset Penn State. You covered that game for us on our YouTube channel today. That was a thrilling game.
Absolutely. Last-second touchdown there for Michigan State.
A&M barely beat South Carolina. I think they actually pushed on the spread in that one. And then Texas did not cover the spread in a 6-point win against Baylor, which I told you guys about. Texas plays to their level of competition pretty consistently under Tom Herman. That's just what they do. So very unfortunate there. But Texas survives against Baylor there. By the way, other quarterback injury there. Sam Ehlinger left that game as well. He suffered a shoulder injury and also banged up his hand with some blood there. So Shane Buechele, the backup, led them to the win. Former starter, of course, as well. So 2nd and 1 now for Michigan. I'll go under center. And the power set. It's a give to Higdon. Higdon with all kinds of room out to about the 46-yard line there. This kind of feels like a potential put-away drive, Cam.
You know, Michigan's starting to impose their will, Tom. You take a look at the offensive line here for the Wolverines, and it's just us against you on the line of scrimmage, and Higdon actually made a nice move to actually make a defender miss.
Frank, I think there have been a couple plays that could have been called holdings on both teams.
This is the point of the game, Tom, when you see one team start to impose their will, and we are seeing that with Michigan.
Higdon's been really good tonight, especially the last couple of drives kind of clicked things for him as I think that was True Wilson in on the play. Yes, it was True Wilson, the other guys. Higdon is now getting checked out on the sideline. So that is worth monitoring there. They're checking out his eyes there. I don't know if he got poked or if they're checking him for a concussion. With what it looks like there, I think they're checking him out for an eye poke.
Interesting. Yeah, it seems pretty minor.
Higdon, 7 carries, 59 yards this half, 7 for 11 in the first half. So things have changed quite a bit for him there. Dylan McCaffrey is in the game. And they're bringing him in motion, and then out wide, it's a fake swing pass to McCaffrey and then a screen to Chris Evans.
I don't know what that was, Tom.
That was a little trickeration there.
Jim, I give you credit, but
they had set up the fake throwback play. Okay.
Interesting.
That's unusual. So now it's 3rd and 9 or so because they lost about a yard or two on that screen. Interesting play design there is Higdon. Yeah, I think he got poked in the eye, Cam.
Ugh.
They're checking him out.
That's never fun.
All right. 4 to the right, one of which being Chris Evans. Single receiver to the 4 to the left, excuse me, 1 to the right. 3rd and 10.
Good time.
Pressure
initially.
coming now. He throws it out to his right. Incomplete. I don't see anyone. I don't know if he was after the tackle box. That might be grounding, but it doesn't matter either way. It's 4th down. Let's see if he was outside the tackle box. So Wisconsin there brought 4, dropped 1 back. They brought 3 to the left, and Patterson, I don't know if he was outside the tackle box, Cam.
That was close,
That was
for
close.
sure, when I saw it.
So 5 minutes to go in the third quarter
But
now.
big win for Wisconsin.
Oh, huge stop for them. They needed that one as Will Hart on to punt again for Michigan. Primetime Loner says Lev Bell to the Colts, Cam.
That could happen in 2019 in free agency. I don't think the Colts will actually make a trade for Le'Veon Bell, but I could see the Colts signing Bell to a big fat contract next year. Jets, Colts, 49ers, some of those teams.
Very interesting. I have to reset my Twitter. I'm not getting any of my pushes right now. It's very annoying. Does this to me, Cam?
See, this
That's
guy
frustrating.
here doesn't have an iPhone. That's problem number one.
It's true.
So
Off my pushes.
get in on it.
All right, so weigh in coming up here, folks. I'll put this in the comments section, too. Will Michigan make it to the CFP?
I'm going to say no. I don't think they beat Ohio State, and that's the problem. Lose to Ohio State goes to the Big Ten championship. If you're Michigan,
You're out.
you're done.
Yeah, I think it'll be Ohio State. I think that Michigan's going to win the rest of their games until that matchup. I think we could have a potential, in reality, college football playoff elimination game there too.
Sure.
Because I don't think Penn State's that good. Michigan State's always a tough game, but I think that the way this Michigan team is playing right now, they're in good shape. And like you mentioned before, Cam, if they win out, they're in.
Yeah. They control their destiny.
Yeah.
So
Now, technically, the Notre Dame game could be an issue for them, but I think that they're in good shape there. I see some ones flowing in there, which wouldn't surprise me. I think there are some Michigan fans watching tonight, which makes sense.
the Huskies of Washington
Are frauds.
1-8 in their last 9 trips to Eugene. Now Oregon, are they a college football playoff contending team, Tom?
I don't think anyone from the Pac-12 is getting in.
Yeah. See, the Pac-12 is a joke. It's sad.
Tyreek Hill, by the way, is banged up again. They're checking out his hamstring and thigh area, so that's not a good sign for.
A few too many injuries going on right now.
Wisconsin, by the way, Cam, has 0 passing yards this half.
What?
Yeah, they had 25 in the first half, and they have none since.
God.
Like, you're down 14, clock's ticking. You got to get the ball going through the air here. You absolutely have to. Now, you can still run it. I'm not saying abandon the ground game.
Yep.
But you got to get going real soon.
Well, here's the thing, Tom. We know that Michigan has a very good front seven, Winovich and company that can get after the quarterback.
No
and
Gary tonight, of course.
No Gary tonight, but they can create some havoc there. If you're that front seven for Michigan, you know what Wisconsin is going to do. At some point, throw the football. And you just let the defenders for Michigan pin their ears back, tee off on Hornibrook. This is going to get ugly.
Hornibrook hasn't completed a pass since a minute 58 to go in the first quarter. Tyreek Hill has a real hard time getting to the locker room right now. He's having a tough time walking out there. He's going to need some help.
Jeez, poor guy.
So 2nd and 6 now. Look, we're going to get to the point where if Hornibrook doesn't complete a pass on this drive, he's going to have gone an entire half. Like a complete half without doing it.
Tom, you might have to think about maybe a change here as Wisconsin
Big
has a
gain.
big-time run.
Huge pickup there for Wisconsin. That is number 6. They needed that one. Some more jet sweep action right there. That is Danny Davis on the reverse.
Nicely done.
The reverse has been effective for Wisconsin.
Yeah.
A couple of times now they've busted big games. They had the one touchdown by Kendrick Pryor. Their only score of the night so far.
So maybe that's something they got to do, get creative in the run game a little more, not just hammer away with Jonathan Taylor.
Big tackle, by the way, on that one by Michigan's Hawkins, Josh Hawkins, who was able to get down there. Or Brad Hawkins, who was able to get down there and make the stop and prevent an even bigger game.
As you guys see on your screen, Tyreek Hill did leave the game, did not look very good in doing so.
They're going to try that jet sweep again. That's
not going to work.
This time they were ready for it. That was Winovich in the area, Brandon Watson over there. They were much more prepared for that one again, trying to go back to Pryor.
So, Tom, if I may, tangent here quickly to the NFL.
You may.
The Browns have signed Brashad Perriman.
That reminds me.
Not Des Bryant, Brashad Perriman. The bust out of UCF.
I'm going to go way back here to when he first came out. I had a buddy of mine, Ross, good friend, he really wanted Brashad Perriman to go to the Browns. And my response was, why? All he can do is run fast.
This is an actual tweet that happened.
I got to go find it, but yeah, I definitely have said it before.
Good blocking here for Wisconsin. Nicely run. Should be a 3rd and short here for the Badgers.
Then this was, 5 years ago, so I don't know if I'll ever be able to find it. But I probably can't find it, but
hey, he got his wish. Just, a little delayed.
yeah, it's very true. I'm going to keep looking for it, I promise.
Definitely a need at wide receiver now. Browns are dealing with some injuries there. Rashard Higgins dealing with some injuries.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to find it. I give up. All right, 3rd and 3. Key one coming up here.
Yep, Hornibrook in the gun.
Has some
He's
time.
got time, yeah. Just can't complete a pass.
God, he's just bad. He's bad at football. That's what it is. So now it's 4th and 3, and Cam, honestly, if you're Wisconsin, you know what I might have done there? You just run the ball twice.
Yeah, 4-down territory.
I'll update the Alex Hornibrook stat. Let's go for us, everyone, because this is disastrous play. This is a D1 major college football program quarterback who looks completely outmatched. It's bad.
I mean, we also want to give credit to the #1 defense in the FBS.
That's true.
Let's give Michigan some credit where credit is due.
On that punt.
But Hornibrook going into this game, Tom, we didn't think was going to light it up, regardless of whoever he was going to play.
But I didn't think he was going to be like 3 of 9 like he is right now. Like,
I'm no math major, but that's 33.3 repeating %.
Good math, Cam.
Thanks,
Very good math, Cam. 3 of 10 now. Excuse me. 3
Right,
of 10.
30%.
Hasn't completed a pass since there was a minute 15 to go in the first quarter. I mean, that's just...
I was a lot younger then, Tom.
You haven't aged that much, Cam. 3 of 10 for Alex Hornibrook. I mean, wow. That's not okay.
He's just rattled out there.
He's rattled. He looks skittish. He looks completely uncomfortable and outmatched. Like, that's just, whew. All right, so now Michigan can put this game out of reach. It's a give to Higdon. He'll bounce it out wide, and Higdon will get to the edge, breaks a tackle, picks up 15.
Nicely done there for Karan.
He's done well tonight. I think this Wisconsin defense, I think they're a little bit tired, too.
Well,
tired.
I mean,
let me check the play numbers here for that as well.
Yeah, if the defense continues to be on the football field here because Wisconsin can't move the ball on offense, I mean, they're going to get gashed.
So Wisconsin has run the ball, has had the ball for 35 plays. Michigan has had it for 48. That's a big difference, and it's only going to grow here.
And Michigan, Tom, is just going to chew and chew and chew this clock.
Well, Wisconsin can't stop them on the ground right now. They're picking up 3-4 yards at minimum, and then they're picking up big runs of 10 too. So this has not gone well for Wisconsin. This has been, I guess you see now why that spread rose at the 10 camp.
Yeah.
From 7 to 10.5, or I think there's actually some had 10.5 so far. But again, folks, Michigan was a 10-point favorite on BetDSI. You can bet on them right now. Chatsports.com/bet. Promo code is live120 for all you Michigan fans out there. There are some special Michigan-centric odds that we've put out in cooperation with BetDSI. So live120 is the code. Chatsports.com/bet is the URL.
You guys can bet also on Dez Bryant's new team as well. Will Colin Kaepernick be playing in the National Football League this year? Chatsports.com/bet. A lot of fun bets to throw some cash down on. So definitely check it out.
K-Fly Bishop wants to do a live video for Ohio State, Michigan. I think we will.
That's kind of an important game.
I think that's an important game. I think we'll do what we can there and hook you guys up. Prime time asking who will win the Pac-12, by the way.
Ooh.
I got Oregon.
Really?
I got the Ducks.
Yeah, if you go off of today's game,
you
think it's got to be Oregon, right?
As Higdon picks up the first down there.
That could take us to the end of the third, too, Tom.
I think I would if I were.
Depending on what Michigan wants to do here.
All right, folks, grade Shea Patterson's performance so far through what we assume here is going to be the first 3 quarters, and this one has a bunch of yards on the ground. 13 of 19 for 119 through the air. Has 78 yards on the ground with 1 TD and 108 total yards. Remember, the sacks take that out, but I think this has been a fantastic game so far for Shea Patterson, so I'll put this in the comment section for you guys, too. Oh, no. K-Fly Bishop does not have power for this game. Oh, that sucks, K. I'm sorry.
Hey, I actually lost power for like 30 minutes today.
Today?
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, we're in Dallas. It has been a monsoon today.
Yeah,
and yesterday,
crazy.
too. Have you dealt with flooding on the roads at all?
Not really.
Oh, see, I have.
I didn't detect that, actually. I was actually pretty surprised.
I'm up by Lemon and University Street by SMU, and it's been pretty bad flooding.
All right, weigh in, comment section. Ted Cruz or Beto O'Rourke, Tom?
No, we're not doing chat politics tonight.
Chat politics.
Go Blue, he's got 89, by the way. Higdon has 89 yards on the ground.
Does he?
Yeah.
There you go.
I'll tell you what, it's very funny. I'll talk about it very briefly for you, Cam. It is very much localized in segments by where I live. Those for supporting O'Rourke and those who want Cruz.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Anyway, what will be the final score of this game?
I guess like 27-7 at this point. I mean, that's where I'm at, to be honest with you.
Look, honestly, is Wisconsin going to score again?
I don't know.
They can't move the
football. I don't think they will.
It's rare for me to see a Wisconsin team that I like. I love their offensive line. I love Jonathan Taylor. Hornibrook can be a good game manager, but this has been such a bad showing by Hornibrook. Jonathan Taylor has 6.2 yards per carry. He's going to pass 100 yards on this game.
See, and
they're going to get blown out.
It's a typical day at the office for Taylor. But other than that, it's just
I think it was
not good.
Producer Lane asked, is A.J. Taylor playing? Yes, he is, but he's made no impact. And it's not his fault. It's that Michigan's been shutting down the Wisconsin passing game. K. Bishop says 31-0.
If I go live on YouTube or stream this game, who would
Oh,
watch?
no one's going to watch, Hunter.
Hunter, get out of here.
I'll put him in timeout.
Timeout, Hunter. All right. Very important nickname, or nickname, weigh in here, because we're in a commercial.
Timed him out.
Better Trump nickname. 1 for 38,
no.
Kasich or Little Marco? 1 for 38, Kasich was my favorite. That was fantastic. 1 for 38!
God. A lot of people saying it's going to be a 44-14. There's going to be a lot of points here in this fourth quarter.
Jeez.
Should have put money on the under, Cam.
Guess I
Over
should've.
under.
Guess I
Second half
should've.
spread. Man, this has been a rout.
Your other options include, by the way, Low Energy Jeb,
I did like that one.
Lion Ted. What was the others? There's got to be some others. I'm just trying to think.
I'm not encouraging this, so I'm not going to encourage it.
Lightweight choker no-show senator from Florida, Marco Rubio.
Go Blue says he liked the Kasich one better.
Kasich one is hilarious.
Oh, my boy Mac Hayes says 69-69.
Of course.
Double nice. All right, fourth quarter here about to start, so we'll see if Michigan can kind of – look, if Michigan gets even 3 points on this drive, I think it's over.
Ball game.
I don't think Wisconsin can score 3 times.
That's not how Wisconsin's built, and we know that. So.
All right, double halfback set here for Michigan. It's a give to Higdon. He'll pick up 5.
And that's all they need the rest
all
of the
they
game. Boom,
All
5
they
yards,
need.
5 yards, 5 yards.
I think this offense has been a little more spread option, and I like it a little bit more. Go Blue says Higdon's going to break 100. He will. Probably going to be on this drive, actually. He's up to like 94, 95
Yeah, he's really
now.
close.
So he's actually going to become that. In a second here, you'll see him become the leading rusher in this game as well, folks.
How about UAB? It's a total random, but it's on the screen here.
UAB is fantastic. Can I just make that point here?
What a win today over Rice.
Bill Clark should win Coach of the Year again.
Jeez.
Now, he hasn't won it yet, but he should win it every single year. Because he turned a literal dead program into a good program and a bowl good program as Higdon picks up about
Higdon's been
12
great.
on that one. That puts him over 100 yards. Bill Clark is the most underrated coach in all of college football.
I agree. Conference USA, easy to look over, and
took UAB that didn't have a program in 2016 or 2015 to an 8-5 mark, and then this year they're 5-1. Give that man a better job. Auburn should hire him. Former Prattville High School coach, did a good job at Jacksonville State. Give that man a bigger job. He's good. Has spent his entire career pretty much in Alabama.
You think his name will be mentioned in some hot boards?
It should.
This offseason?
It should. If you're a program, now there aren't a lot of, I don't think there are going to be a lot of big Power 5 programs that are going to come available this year. We'll talk about more of that on tomorrow's college football show, actually. Bill Clark should be a guy that you pick up the phone and call. Now, I get it. It's that he's spent most of his time as Alabama, so you're kind of limited to some Sun Belt, Conference USA, and SEC schools. But I'm calling him.
Yeah.
Like, he and Neil Brown are my two guys. The Troy head coach, by the way.
Yeah, Troy has had some, historic wins the last couple of years. No doubt about that.
All right, we'll put this weigh in here as well for you guys. Will Harbaugh finally beat Ohio State this year? Type 1 for yes, type 2 for no. I'll put it in the YouTube chat for you guys as well.
Sorry.
Hey, my boy
2.
Film Productions, Cowboys, longtime Cowboys Report watcher, says Bill Clark to the Cowboys.
Hey, they could use some help.
Yeah, there you go. So, Higdon, by the way, has now surpassed 100 yards on the ground. So we'll come back to that score here in a little bit. But there was a Wisconsin player down. I actually didn't catch the number, but he's banged up. See some 1s and 2s here, so some splits on this one, Cam. Not exactly a
I think it's a 2, Tom. Ohio State is just so darn good right now that. Hey, it's going to be a tight game.
It is. Oh, that game's always tight.
Yeah, so that's easy to say, but.
Iowa State is up 28-14, by the way, over West Virginia. Upset city, baby. Bama's up 39-10, as I know you know. 3-2, Virginia is about to stun the Miami Hurricanes as they benched N'Kosi Perry, who was bad. The Hurricanes did. Virginia's going to win that game with 92 yards passing. That's how they're going to win. That is insane.
You got to love football, folks. I'm reading a hilarious DM right now.
Oh, yeah? What you got?
From Kendra Kidd. Tom, and also you too, Cam. You two are sure big talkers about what an NCAA football team needs to do to win the game. Apparently, we should go into politics because we're bullshitters.
Am I wrong? What have we said that's been that wrong tonight, though?
Interesting.
Isn't that the point of analysis, is that you analyze the game?
Thank you, Kendra, for weighing in, though. But
Kendra,
I may actually run for president.
What fan of team are you? Because I'm sure we insulted one of your teams.
Yeah, that's
and we're sorry for that. Max says, who is the best halfback in college football? It's a good one.
Probably asking because
hell of a
Jonathan
catch,
Taylor's in the game.
Yeah. My initial thought is Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah.
That'd probably be my guess. I'm a big Benny Snell guy. The Memphis kid, Henderson, he's been fantastic this year.
Great, yeah.
I guess I'll go with Taylor. 1st and 10. Oh, another Shea Patterson keeper as Shea picks up 12 for the first down. God, Michigan is just torching Wisconsin on the ground in this one. Up over 200-plus yards total on the ground. Damn, they've looked good today.
I mean, if you're Michigan, you just keep doing that the rest of the game. And they're creative with the running, too, Tom. That's what's important here.
They've busted out the read
by
option.
Shea has been great.
The read option has worked wonders, and that's what Michigan fans have been calling for weeks now. I know that. All right, again, a little heavy set here. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, all bunched together. So you throw it out of this formation, or you run it 2. Picks up 2.
So, Tom, this is basically the dagger drive. I mean, any sort of
I would
points
think
here,
so.
You know, it makes it really hard on
they're going to
Wisconsin.
keep running the football. They're going to churn out they haven't even thrown a pass on this drive yet, Cam. That's insane.
Exactly. That was like me on Madden today.
Oh, you played some Madden today?
I played a little Madden today.
Have you bought 19 yet?
I haven't
so that
bought
we
the
can
new
play?
one. It was still 17. I know, I'm way behind, folks. But I was the Raiders, and I threw the football maybe 8 times the entire game.
You played as the Raiders.
Great. It was great. Use that offensive line, just freaking bully people.
I've been tweaking my playbook, trying to run some Cowboys plays. All right, 2nd and 8. Another give. Higdon, he's going to get -1.5. So now it'll be 3rd and long. Now you can throw the ball here. So Cam, do you run or throw here, actually? Do you take the extra 30 seconds, or do you try and get a first down?
I think you just run it.
Yeah,
honestly, I think if
you
you're Michigan,
throw
you
it.
feel good. Even if you don't get the first down, you kick a field goal. I think you're well within range for Nordine, although it looks like they're going to throw it. So
they're going to do that quad right formation here.
Yeah, they've done that a couple times tonight.
With Evans just lined up as there's the screen pass to Evans. He'll break 1 tackle, and he'll almost get the first down. He tried there, but it'll be about 4 yards short. Hunter says he's sorry about what he said. I'm not sure what he said earlier.
Oh, about the YouTube channel thing.
Oh, it's okay. You're good, Hunter.
Hunter,
You're good.
Come on.
You're good. All right, Nordine on now to I would assume just ice this game.
Yep, from 35 yards out, Tom.
Yeah.
Right hash.
Fake field goal.
Ooh, that'd be gutsy. No, it's up and
It's good. Wasn't the prettiest again, but that's to the upright. So 24-7, Michigan leads. All right, so weigh in. Does Wisconsin have any chance to come back?
Oh God.
I think no.
0-0.
I think no. I think this game is dead and buried.
Goodbye. Bye-bye.
I don't. Hunter says no. I agree, Hunter. Like, you can't throw. It has been a full quarter since Alex Hornibrook completed a pass.
That's wow.
That's insane.
I wish we could submit pictures into YouTube Live because I'll send the folks pictures of me throwing a football because it's way better than Alex Hornibrook. So, you know.
Oh, Cam's bad at football, though. That's funny. A-Train, though, with a good comment here. I think this is something we should discuss, Cam.
Yep.
Now we got to see how Michigan does against a good team on the road.
Okay.
I agree. That was been the issue for Notre Dame. They almost got upset by Northwestern. They had a rough go against Notre Dame. Now they're going to have to prove it.
Let's take a look at the schedule here, Tom, because it's not easy.
It's not.
So, in Ann Arbor for Michigan State, okay? Then on the road against Penn State. Who knows where they will be ranked at that point, but that's in early November. Back home against the worst Power 5 football team
Actually,
ever,
the Michigan State game is a road game.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, Google's flipped it.
Oh.
They're stupid now. It's the opposite of what it should be. It's dumb, right? Isn't it dumb?
Good check on that.
Yeah,
So, okay.
it's dumb.
So that's
It's
a big
dumb.
test there.
So
in
flip them around
East
from what it
Lansing.
normally is,
Yep. So it's going to be at Rutgers,
And
home against Indiana.
At a Michigan State team that is now coming off a critical win for their Big Ten chances, a upset win on the road against Penn State. I think it was on the road. No, that actually might have been a home game. Let me double check.
What are you talking about? Sorry.
The Penn State Michigan State game.
Penn State was at home.
That's an embarrassing loss for Penn State then.
Yeah.
So I was right then. So then you go at Michigan State and then home against Penn State. That's a brutal 3-game swing. Like, that's so tough to win all three of those games.
Especially because you're on the road.
You're on the road against Michigan State. You're home against Penn State. Then you get a bit of a breather with a road game against the terrible Rutgers team.
Nobody will be there. So
home against Indiana, which I guess is a technical trap game.
Yep, in theory.
And then you go play at Ohio State. And then in theory, the Big Ten title game, if you continue to win.
And then take on likely Wisconsin.
Because Wisconsin's going to win the Big Ten West because everyone else is bad. Other scores from around the top 25. Miami's making a comeback, Cam. They just scored.
Look out. As Chris Collinsworth would say. See, Tom, real quick, tangent. Of course, you watch a lot of Dallas Cowboys games, and by association, you watch a lot of Sunday night football games. Do you ever notice when Chris Collinsworth does the whoops or row, like mid-play, like there's a ball in the air, and Collinsworth is like, whoops. I love it.
Here's a guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Wisconsin will get a return on this one. I believe that's Taylor. That's not Taylor. That's the other guy. So not a great return. They're only out to the 15-yard line. So not a great start for Wisconsin. Returns that was Crookshank, excuse me. Words are hard. As they're showing the Alex Hornibrook
footwork
reel.
For
oh my
Hornibrook
God.
is not ideal.
He's just he looks so skittish.
Oh boy.
All right, but here's the thing: if you're Wisconsin, you got to air it out.
Well, you have no other option at this point.
You got to air it out because you're down 3 scores, 11 minutes to go. Ethan says he's depressed. Don't be depressed, Ethan. Film's asking who is the best quarterback in college football. It's Tua, I think.
Yeah.
As Taylor picks up 5 there, that's going to put him around 100 yards, so that's a key game for him.
Just a shade over 11 minutes left to play here in the fourth quarter. If you're Wisconsin, you need a sense of urgency here.
You just got to move the ball downfield. You have it's at one hand, you do have 11 minutes, so you have some time, Cam. But as there's the Michigan Stormtrooper, you have to get it going. Like in the end, you have to win this ball through the air. In the air, you have to win it passing it. because you can't just keep running it. It's just not going to work.
And guess what, Tom? A run on 2nd and 5.
Stoke picks up 2. I believe that's Michael Stoke. So Taylor is actually not in the game right now, which is weird to me. It's Mason Stoke. No, that was Taylor. Excuse me. That was Taylor. My bad. Taylor does pick up the first down. Or get close to the first down. Words are hard right now.
If you're Wisconsin, though, Tom, and you lose this game, you're still like, yeah, so what? We're still going to the Big Ten Championship.
I actually disagree.
Yeah?
Because I think your playoff hopes are dead.
True.
Your Big Ten hopes are like, oh, whatever.
That's fair.
But your playoff hopes are dead. And now you got a critical 3rd and 2. Honestly, Cam, I run the football. Yes, Hunter, I saw your comment about Michigan State Stadium being nasty.
Nasty as in good or nasty as in bad?
Michigan State play action.
Whoa,
Picked off Alex
intercepted!
Hornibrook. That's Hill into the end zone for the score.
Pick
the
six.
pick 6, Lavert Hill.
Dagger!
Game over, folks. It's over. Michigan's going to win.
Wow!
Lavert Hill. Alex Hornibrook is bad at football.
Oh, my God, Tom.
Type F if this game is over.
Oh, my.
Type F to pay your
Great
respects,
weigh-in.
folks.
Great weigh-in. R.I.P.
Lavert Hill, the pick 6. Alex Hornibrook has more interceptions in the last half of football than he has completions.
Is that good?
That's not good. Everyone pay your respects. Press F.
Oh, my God. Everybody, prayers up for Alex Hornibrook.
Man. Now, there's a flag on the play. I'm
Could
not
be
sure
on the
what
return,
for.
Tom. We'll see if there's a block in the back or something. K-Fly Bishop. Have a good night.
Alex Hornibrook just threw it. And after the play was over, there's someone sportsmanlike conduct on Michigan.
Okay.
Who cares?
It's good?
Who cares? K-Fly Bishop says, night, guys. Yeah. Game over, folks. Michigan wins. In a blowout, by the way. Didn't everyone here in the office put money on Wisconsin to cover? On BetDSI?
I mean, I did not expect the score, Tom. Just in
No,
terms of
I
points.
didn't either. 3rd pick 6 of the year, by the way, for Michigan football.
Nicely done.
Alex Hornibrook has been a disaster in this game.
So if you're Wisconsin now and you got to regroup after this game, like if you're Alex Hornibrook from a mental standpoint, burn the tape? I mean,
Burn the tape. Like, that's that's one of the ones that, what can you learn from it?
nothing.
Like,
I mean, you're just rattled.
yeah, that's just all kinds of bad. As this extra point here from Nordine is up, it is good. It is 31-7. The Wolverines are dominating the Wisconsin Badgers. So, how many games will Michigan win this year? We'll put that in the comment section for you guys.
Pick 6 city, population, Alex Hornibrook.
I got a tweet that's going to go out here in a second.
Oh, boy.
Just got to get it pulled up here. I'll do it on my phone. My GIF game has to get going again, Cam, so I'm going to have a prime GIF here.
Oh, one of the live looks.
Live look at Alex Hornibrook.
Oy, oy, oy.
Got to find the good one. Where is it? Aha, got it. Ready, Cam? Here it is.
Yikes.
It's the gif of the guy falling into a trash can. Because Alex Hornibrook is bad. Mac asks, Russell Wilson or Kirk Cousins in fantasy?
Ooh, okay. All right, so Russell Wilson with the Seattle Seahawks.
Raiders in London.
The Raiders in London.
Redskins, Panthers. Or that's
Vikings.
On my teams. That's embarrassing. Vikings are.
They have an easy game.
They're
Can't
playing the
think of it.
Cardinals. Ooh. I don't think you can go wrong.
I think it's Russell Wilson, actually. That secondary for
Yeah, I'll go
Oakland
with
is just
Wilson.
not good.
I'll go with Wilson.
But here's the only concern. I think it could be a Chris Carson game, Tom.
Oh, good
Where
point. They just
you know,
run the football.
Raiders are just giving up chunks and chunks and chunks. on the ground.
Dan, Rashawn Gary is not in the game. He is actually sitting out this one. He's not playing tonight. They clearly haven't needed him either.
Yeah.
They've had no need for him.
Corbin saying 10 wins for Michigan this season, Tom.
It's certainly within possibility. I think that they're going to lose 2 this year. So I think they will get to double digits.
So Ohio State and Penn State or Michigan State?
I'm kind of the one already. The Notre Dame one.
Oh, da-da-da. Da-da-da. Of course.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Rashawn's at the game. I thought you meant playing. I believe he's at the game, yes. Yes, he's there. He's there. It's a home game. So, yeah, he's there. All right, I'll ask it again. Actually, you know what? Better one.
Can we go back to Trump nicknames?
No.
1 for 38, Kasich.
Should Wisconsin bench the Horny Brook?
No, Tom, because I think it's one of those moments where let's just find out how much he can suck. So keep him out the entire
You want
game.
the comedy factor.
Yeah.
I love the comedy factor.
I mean, I want to see if he can go like 2 for 30. That'd be great. That'd be really cool.
It's kind of mean of you, but I don't disagree.
Oh, God.
This one has been a rout.
I mean, Tom, this is a championship-level defense that we're seeing tonight in Michigan. I mean, fantastic all across the board. They're just so fast.
Film's asking which wideout the Cowboys should draft. I would. DK Metcalf is my #1 guy. I've heard people say it's not a good receiver class. I actually disagree. I actually like this class. Again, there's not a ton of #1 guys, so from a first-round perspective, not really. But I think there's a lot of good depth guys. I think there are a lot of good size guys. I'm a huge Colin Johnson fan, too. The Texas kid.
Yeah.
Who I know you've seen of. So I go Metcalf if he's there. I don't know if he's going to be. And if not, maybe you wait till round 2 and take somebody else. Take a Deebo Samuel. Take a Colin Johnson. Take an A.J. Brown. Something like that. Hornbrook, by the way, is in the game. So now they're going 4-wide shotgun set.
Oh, just right up his alley.
As Hornbrook's going to audible here.
Hornibrook.
Incomplete. Incomplete, kind of broken up there. Was trying to go to Ferguson, the tight end, but could not reel it in. So Alex Hornibrook here, 2 picks today, is still searching for his first completed pass since there was about 1:15 to go in the first quarter.
Folks, imagine being a starting quarterback for a Power 5 football team and have 25 yards passing in the fourth quarter.
Cam, you got to make sure that I put the Alex Hornibrook pick 6 in bruh. Just as a example of Alex Hornibrook's play, as they pick up a nice little gain there. So
I'm going to send you right now.
That's Gorshik, excuse me, for the badges.
I'll send you the exact clip of his pick.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
How about that for service?
Tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, college football recap on College Football Now. Myself and Harris Rubenstein will be on air. Highlights, coaching hot seat, boom and bra, everything you want there right here. So subscribe to the page or the channel if you haven't already, as Wisconsin will not
They
get
ran it on 3rd and 3, Tom.
You have 2 plays, though. Because if you're trying to win, you got to go for it, right?
I guess. You're right. For sure.
Devin Bush was in on that play as well. He came in on a blitz and read it very well. Winovich has looked really good. David Edwards, by the way, Cam, I've been pretty underwhelmed by. I haven't fully watched it like I'm watching tape, but I've been pretty underwhelmed by how he has played so far. All right, 4th and 2. They're punting it. All right.
See, Tom?
Why?
They're playing for not as bad of a blowout as it is right now.
Embarrassing. That's embarrassing.
Not a great punt either.
Nah, it's going to be at about the 32-yard line. So this game, folks, is very much over. Very much over.
Well, if you're the king of Michigan football media, James Yoder, you're a happy man. There's no doubt about that.
All right, here's one. What fast food should I get tonight on my way home from the office? Because I still have to do Boom and Bra cut, and I have to do our college football highlight stuff. So I'm going to be up for at least 3 hours if this game ends.
Do we have Wendy's here?
Yes, there's a Wendy's on my way home.
Okay.
But I'm trying to be cheap, too. Like, I'm trying to go as cheap as possible.
You should think about it, though. Think
Yeah.
about Wendy's. I mean, okay, if
I
you had to
always think about
compare the
Wendy's.
pricing between Wendy's and McDonald's, what are we looking at here?
Well, I mean, I go big at Wendy's. Like, I get like the the son of Baconator at
Okay.
Wendy's.
And that's pretty expensive.
Yeah, like it's not like the dollar menu from McDonald's.
Ah.
Max says McDonald's. Eric says go 4 for 4. See, I'm considering that too. That's not a bad option.
What's 4 for 4?
At their 4 for 4 deal.
Oh, at McDonald's?
At Wendy's.
Oh, at Wendy's.
You've
Okay.
been so out of the game in fast food.
I know. I don't know what these phrases mean. See, I'd be going to Whole Foods. You know what I mean?
Nah,
Trader Joe's.
I need
Although,
some
don't go
junk.
to Trader Joe's and don't get their ground beef because you puke it. All right?
Oh, that's right, because you got
Coming from
food
me.
poisoning the other day.
Yeah, so Trader Joe's, that's right. Cam Rogers calling you out with your ground beef. Don't get it. Ridiculous.
I think there's a Burger King on my way home.
Ooh, Burger
It's
King
pretty much
fries?
everything. It's pretty much everything on my way home. So I take the off roads. Let's see what McDonald's dollar menu looks like right now.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
There you go, Cam. So you're feeling it.
Ugh.
So I can get any drink for $1, but I have beer at home, so I don't really need a drink. McDouble. Bacon. I don't know. I'll think about it. Keep the comments flowing. What fast food should I get on my way home from work?
What are
today?
people saying right now?
McDonald's. A-Train, I'm in Dallas, so you can pretty much take your pick. Eric Thornton makes a good point there. Max is in and out. I'm not getting in and out. It's not happening. It's been a while since I had Whataburger, though.
Then do that.
Love
What's the
Whataburger.
pricing of that?
It's about the same. It's a little bit more expensive, but I love Whataburger. Steve says Shake Shack. There's not one on my way home. Keep the comments going, folks. This is useful for me. I appreciate it.
What fast food should Tom get tonight?
Look, it's a 31-7 blowout.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Atlanta,
start getting creative.
I didn't even see that Atlanta made the graphic. Thank you.
Here we go.
Left side says In-N-Out fries are lol. Yes, they are. Ooh, Steve says Sonic.
Sonic, is there one on
Sonic.
the way
There
for
is
you?
it's kind of out of the way, but there is a Sonic by me. See, I live in a little bit north of uptown Dallas, so I live in the Inwood area. Max has ordered a pizza. Ooh. Carl's Jr. These are all tempting. Pizza's not a bad idea either.
All right, I got a new weigh-in. I need to test to make sure my cardio is working, Tom.
Oh, God.
So, everybody, get ready. Guess Cam's weight. I want you commenting. I want to hear
Oh, my
what you have to say about
God.
this. I'm very curious. Now, you
Oh,
can only see
God.
half of me.
Wait, Steve
Maybe I have
says-
to strip down a little bit so you guys can
Steve-
kind of...
Steve says strip club wings.
Oh, God.
No, my fiance will kill me.
Strip club wings. Yeah, this guy's engaged to be married.
Elena's like, I'll just say you went for the wings. No one in the history of ever has
All
ever
right, so we
gone
got
to a strip club for
140
the
and
wings.
then a 150. Okay, you can't guess twice, but that's fine. 189 pounds. Wow. Corbin,
Oh,
Jesus.
God. All right. 2nd and 6 here. Michigan has True Wilson in the game at halfback. He'll pick up 5 of those yards, so 3rd and 1 coming up. A-Train says Silver City. Wait, what?
So, looking at the remaining schedule here for Michigan, at Michigan State, FPI win probability of 70%, but it drops down to 52% for Penn State.
A-Train suggesting a particular strip club.
Silver City, baby! Hey, what MK doesn't know won't hurt her, Tom.
Yeah, she's not watching. She's probably asleep already. All right, 3rd and 1. Patterson and Wilson, 2 tight end shotgun set here. It's a give to Wilson. He'll pick it up with ease and actually break some tackles out to midfield. So I see 140, 150, 168, 170.
All right, guys.
I don't know what I weigh, actually. I haven't weighed myself in a while.
My weight, 153 pounds.
That's not bad.
So
Pretty good.
M-A-K Hayes.
Mac Hayes.
Mac Hayes.
Hope I've been saying that right. It's not like, yeah, I'm sure it's Mac Hayes.
Got it right. Basically, 150. I've been like the same weight since like freshman year of high school.
It's impressive. I was down at 150 for in high school, too.
Like a plateau.
See, I still picture this, Cam, in high school. I would always get really fat at Christmas time
Mm-hmm.
because
Holidays.
my mom would make these cookies, that are so good.
What kind of cookies?
It's the icing. It's a cream cheese icing.
Really?
I can't have more than 3 at a time. They're that thick. They are the best cookies ever, and now I want them when I go back home.
God, you're making me so hungry. You keep talking about food,
I know.
bro.
I'm sorry, guys. This is all my fault.
You're killing me.
All my fault.
Oh, actually, here's a good one.
Oh, yeah. 1 for 2 bar. Thank you, Lana. I'll share it with you, buddy.
You eat it.
Yes.
I'd rather let my stomach eat its own lining.
Oh,
Actually.
chocolate chip cookie dough? Oh, man.
Just type
Nice,
into the
Lana.
comments section, guys. What are you eating right now, if you are eating at all?
Lana gave me
know.
this protein bar. It was really nice of her.
Michigan just running the football, by the way, guys. They are just chewing out the clock here. Steve, drinking beer. Love it.
What
Beer
kind of
and
beer?
chat sports. It's what dreams are made of.
This is good, Lana. Thank you.
Name that movie. Hey now, hey now. This is what dreams are made of.
You're an all-star?
No. Producer Lena knows exactly what I'm talking about. None of these people will know. The
Max-
Lizzie McGuire movie, ladies and
Max
gentlemen.
eating Pocky sticks. You know those are, Cam?
The Telepretzels. What are Pocky sticks? No, I don't
A
know.
little, I'm pretty sure it's Japanese food. Like little tiny, like pretzel sticks type deal.
Interesting.
Like coated in like a chocolate.
Ooh, that actually sounds
They're
really
very good. Go to Kroger. They have them.
Okay.
International food aisle.
Corbin, what kind of gum? I'm curious. Summer Shandy. What's Summer Shandy, Tom?
It's Leinenkugel's beer.
Ah,
It's a very light beer.
gotcha.
You'd like it.
I am a light guy.
It's a lemony beer.
Yeah.
Dylan McCaffrey in the game. Dylan McCaffrey.
Showing the wheels, McCaffrey.
He's gonna score.
Going to the house.
Dylan McCaffrey. Woo!
Touchdown, Michigan.
44 yards.
Is this game over?
This game has been over, Cam. You can include that McCaffrey cut and then finalize your highlight.
44 yards, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo,
For
buddy.
decaf.
What a route.
See, that's Harbaugh just toying with Wisconsin now. What a win.
That's the game being over and say, okay, back up, go play.
I mean, the sea was parted there.
He's fast, man. He's sneaky fast. Eric says it's been over since the second quarter. It has been.
And we're glad that you're still watching, Eric.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thanks, guys.
you. Thanks for being you. Hey, anybody like drinking liquor? Anybody ripping shots right now? Is anybody pre-gaming to the live streaming reaction party right now? I do want to know that.
Steve says you should move up to number 10. Actually, Steve, I think they're going to be above 10.
Yeah, I agree.
I'll pull back up the AP poll here for everyone again, but we kind of went through this earlier, and I'll put this in the comment section. Where should Michigan be ranked?
I mean, 7, 6 even sounds reasonable.
It does, because you're at least going to have that debate, you know? Like,
Steve says 8. Ski Work says 7.
by the way,
Oh, God, West Virginia just lost.
West Virginia just lost to Iowa State, and Virginia beat Miami. So we have 1, 2, 3. God, we've got number 16 Miami lost, number 6 West Virginia lost, number 8 Penn State lost, number 7 Washington lost, and number 2 Georgia lost. That's insane. So anyway, AP poll. As of right now, Bama's number 1. That's not going to change. Georgia's 2. They're going to fall. If I'm basing this on a resume, Cam,
Yep.
I cannot put Georgia ahead of Notre Dame or of Michigan. Better
Yeah,
loss,
I can't yet. Yeah.
better wins. So Georgia doesn't count as far as I'm concerned. Now the AP poll might feel differently, but that's how I feel. Ohio State, Clemson, Notre Dame, all still undefeated. West Virginia has now lost. I think I might put Michigan ahead of West Virginia. So at that point, you're only locked into 4 teams. Washington lost. Penn State lost. Texas lost. Or Texas won, but they barely beat Baylor.
They didn't look good.
I think that you're going to have Michigan right by Texas. I think you're going to have a top 7, I'd argue top 6 Michigan team. As
Boy.
Hornibrook under pressure gets hit hard on that one and falls
Why is he still
incomplete.
in the game? God.
They're trying to get some confidence, I guess, for him. So UCF, I think, will be ahead of Michigan still. I vault Michigan over Oklahoma. They're probably not going to do it over Texas, maybe Georgia. But at that point, that's a top 8 Michigan team.
Wait, so does UCF get to 8 or 9?
I think if based on the AP poll styles,
Yeah.
I think Bama, Ohio State, Clemson, Notre Dame are your top 4.
Then what? Like, it's a crapshoot after that.
Then does Texas become number 5?
I mean,
Does Georgia stay at 6? Does UCF go to 7? Either way, Michigan's going to be top 8, I think, at bare minimum.
yeah.
I'd argue they should be top 6 as Hornibrook
Way
just
off
looks
target.
terrible.
Way off.
Like, obviously, we've been very negative about Hornibrook, but I feel bad for him now.
I know. It's at that
I
point.
feel genuinely bad for him. It's been bad. It's just been, oh, man. Still searching for his first completed pass since the first quarter. Also, I'm scared now because my phone has been sending me updates as to what the commute home looks like. And I'm like, how do you know I'm getting ready to leave soon? I'm not telling you these things.
That's kind of creepy.
It's kind of freaking me out. All right, so 3rd and 10 now. Alex Hornibrook trying to complete a friggin' pass. 3 of 14 with 2 picks.
He's got time here.
He's just panicking.
Yeah.
Throws it out of bounds.
Jeez.
God, he's been a mess. He has been a complete and utter mess. Complete and utter mess in this one. I feel bad for the guy. I
Less
really
than 5
do.
left.
Yeah.
I think you just run it. Get out. Sprint.
Oh, no, wait. They're going to go for it on 4th and 10 from their own 25?
Sure.
Why didn't they go for it on 4th and 1 from the 4? I just don't understand anything anymore. I don't understand things. Pooch punt. Under pressure, Hornibrook rolls out to his right, throws it across his body. Oh, he completes it! Down to the 40.
A
Ferguson.
prayer downfield.
There you go. Alex Hornibrook just, I think, matches total passing yards.
Wow.
Dang. Yeah, he had 25. That last one is, that's David Long, I think. Or no, that's Hill. Sorry, that's Lavert Hill is banged up. Maybe get the starters out of the game. Just a thought if you're Michigan.
You would think.
Yeah.
Well, Michigan.
My boy Pete Futak saying the exact same thing.
What's he saying?
Why are they going for it just now?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it worked, but why'd you wait? Go ahead and shout out your favorite NFL team in the comments section, folks, as well.
Ravens, let's go, baby. Super Bowl.
Stop it. That was a 36-yard completion for Hornibrook. Damn, matched it, and then some. Had 25 before that play. This has been a pretty embarrassing game, I think, for Wisconsin.
I mean, we're talking about a prideful program, Tom. I mean, this isn't Rutgers, Vanderbilt, some program like that. This is Wisconsin.
This is a good team.
Yeah.
And yet, just, man, rough showing. Very rough showing for Michigan. Or for Wisconsin. Great showing for Michigan. Bad showing for Penn State, too. Takes them out of the hunt. Not that they weren't already out, but. All right, 1st and 10 for Hornibrook. Check down screen pass, and that gets very little on that one. Actually, nice gain there. That was Groshek who picked up like an extra 9 yards. Should have been tackled for a loss, but broke some tackles. Nice
Positivity.
job. No Jonathan Taylor, by the way. I'm not sure what's going on with him. I don't know if he left the game or what, but he hasn't played much lately. All right, Hornibrook under pressure. Evades the sack from Hudson. Throws it off balance
Just
deep
praise.
downfield to nobody.
Wow.
Ambry Thomas was the intended target for Michigan. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist making jokes. I'm going to keep being mean to Hornibrook because he's bad.
Future first-round pick, Tom?
Hornibrook?
Kidding.
Maybe in the CFL.
Yeah.
Burn. Couldn't resist, sorry. Alrighty. So 3rd and 1. Maybe run the football. Just a thought. Just a thought.
Maybe just kneel it.
end the game.
Yeah, actually, forfeit.
Your highlight
Forfeit
cut
the game.
Hornibrook staring down the right side. Deep ball. Caught.
Hey!
Beautiful catch on that one. Nice throw there by Hornibrook. Frankly, his best one of the night finds Kendrick Pryor. Wisconsin might just score, Cam. They might get on the board here.
Hallelujah.
How great is that? But in all seriousness, like I know we've been very critical about Hornibrook, and I think for good reason. This is actually really important for him.
From a confidence
standpoint, to get this drive, to get points on the board, that's critical for them. So first and goal now. Hornibrook over the middle. Caught on that one. A.J. Taylor, his first catch of the game, beats Lavert Hill. Touchdown, Wisconsin. 38-13 now. I mean, the game's over, but still, big play there for the Badgers.
So you saw, I guess, some good things from Alex Hornibrook there. That was a nice laser on that touchdown pass.
I believe that's as many, if not more, completions on that drive than he's had all game.
You're probably right on that.
So, I mean, that was a perfect throw. That was good coverage by Lavert Hill, but that is an unguardable throw. Just outside of his reach there. Really good throw there as Wisconsin's going to go for 2 because I guess why not? You're down 25. This makes it 20. Okay, whatever. I mean, who cares? Work on your 2-point play. Barely get the snap off. Hornibrook looks left, throws it short, and that's not going to work. That's up to Pryor. I don't know about the screen pass on a 2-point try. Not what I would have gone with, but that's just me, you know? 38-13, Don Brown, I think, kind of fired up that his team allowed more points. Michigan, by the way, easily covers the spread. Easily covers. Easily covers this one. So they're also going to hit the over as well, by the way.
Are they?
They hit the over. Because Michigan put up way more points than I thought they were going to. I thought it would have been like 17-13. Instead, it's 38-13. So big game there for the Wolverines.
Well, if you're Jim Harbaugh, you feel pretty good tonight, Tom. You know? Wisconsin's not a team you can just walk over week in and week out. So,
Cam, I'm going to go ahead and put the link to the Michigan Facebook page here for you in the comments section because after the game ends, Cam here will be live with highlights on our Facebook page. There you go.
Bada boom.
Bada boom. So you can watch all those touchdown plays again for you.
And there are a lot.
They are all great. So again, you see the comments there. How many games will Michigan win this season? Let me know in the comments section there. And don't forget to like that Facebook page. Highlights after the game ends. Thanks everyone that watched, by the way. It's been a good game for Michigan. Sorry, Wisconsin fans. It's been bad for them. Pretty ugly. As Wisconsin will try to go for the onside kick. But Michigan calls timeout because
why not?
We're going to drag out the game. Drag it out. Wonder if we'll still see more of Joe Milton. We saw very briefly him get a snap in this game. Loss of 1 on a carry. So we'll see. As Harbaugh's chatting with the refs for whatever reason.
Well, the big house is still pretty full, ladies and gentlemen, despite this being a blowout. And Michigan Wolverines on the sideline are feeling pretty good, as they should.
All right, so one more onside kick here for Wisconsin, and then we'll go ahead and sign off for the night, actually, as Michigan does indeed grab that. So that, in reality, ends the game. The game has been over for quite some time, so we're actually going to sign off, folks. Get ready for our post-game highlight show, so stay tuned for that. Again, thank you to BetDSI, chatsports.com/bet. Live 120 is the promo code. Put that $100, they'll give you 120 for free for a grand total of $220 to bet with on BetDSI. Chatsports.com/bet, live 120, and we'll see you guys shortly here for some post-game highlights.